get your jelly open, you cunt, you little slut. Yeah, that leftover from last week's adventures with your mom. Oh, yeah. Now you slurping that up. You getting a taste from another dimension, bitch.
You said it.
Doing it live.
Yeah.
Doing it live.
Fucking Monday.
I didn't cut my grass, and now it's too tall.
Stop talking about your pubes, Jake.
Too tall now.
Fuck. So anyway, how are you guys? Missed you since last week. Missed you so much. Let's all kiss right now.
Let's do it.
We just all kiss. Everyone in the chat.
I'll
Hey, Jessica, can I get another beer? Hey, Jessica, can I get another beer?
Shit.
Hey, Jessica,
Oh shit.
Fuck kissing, I want to
It's all wild. It's the same time. Oh yeah.
Righty, right.
So what's new since last week? We haven't even said anything yet. We haven't even fucking said anything meaningful at this point.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the EN187 and Friends Monday Night Hangout right here on the EN187 channel.
Did you really just say all that so that you could use that clap sound effect?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did. That was a
Stop
long
him!
one.
Stop it!
In broadcasting, that's called going around the mountain. You didn't have to go so far around the mountain, dude. That's what you always say.
Oh, yeah. You always gotta
If you guys didn't hear, Ninja Nero got cut off in an accident. So you guys need to go give him some love. Got a little,
When did that happen?
little scratch in his face. Last week?
Yeah.
And you know what the worst part is?
He took a Chevette to the face.
His beautiful.
Oh, I thought it was a fucking Prius.
Oh, was it a Prius? Okay, my bad. I knew it was some small, insignificant car for Fajeets.
When it first happened, it looked like a sliced cake. I hate these sound effects.
Then why are you using them?
I don't know.
Is that you using them, Jake?
It's just terrible. Why is
I expected better from you.
They're so old. We've been using them for like 2 years now. They need to put some more in.
like when they came out with that, there was that one guy when they were like building the software. He's like, "This is my contribution. I made these really cool sounds. And we're gonna keep these updated and have new ones all the time." They're like, "That was the dumbest idea. Just get the fuck out of here. You're fired. We're gonna put this shit in anyway, but you're fired."
Some very socially awkward software engineer with an obtuse personality came up with this whole thing.
Wait, that's all of them.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say. Got paid a couple $100,000 for it, and now we're just sitting here cursing it.
Then he let his fucking heroin roommate fucking run the whole thing, and he's dead for 2 years already. That's why there's no new ones.
Oh, that's probably what happened.
Dead in the
Death
office.
by misadventure.
Yeah. Well, he killed himself because he kept having to fucking do that.
Oh, there you go.
And at his funeral, they played. Fucking
I wish that one day people would tell stories about me like that.
At his funeral, they played.
You fucked up.
Fucking, which one is it? Is it this one?
Yeah.
And the funeral director in the funeral service played.
Damn! Get it out of your systems right now. Get it all out of your systems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna have to block this out.
Tim, what's the cheap way to get cool voice effects without? I don't want to buy like $1 billion worth of shit. I'm sure you've got amazing ways to do it. I want to do it through the software on my computer.
Don't you have GarageBand on your Mac?
Does it come with it?
Yes,
Yes, you should.
GarageBand.
Let me tell you a little secret about GarageBand. GarageBand gets used to make, like, Rihanna has used GarageBand on some of her tracks. The engine that runs GarageBand is actually from Logic Pro, which is the audio software I use in my studio. It's just kind of a simplified version of it.
It's like what iMovie is to fucking Final Cut.
In a way, but it's way more powerful than iMovie by comparison.
Right.
And so you can do auto tune with GarageBand. You can do tuning, modulating voice up and down. You can do all
That's
of the
bullshit. It's on my phone. Why isn't it on here?
You should have it. Go to applications and search for GarageBand.
I wonder if it'll just let me have it. It should. It should be like, yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Just have it.
No, it's pre-installed. It's like part of the fucking the OS.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Another little secret.
Mine got reset by Jesus one time when things went all messy. Yeah, apparently I got to pay $4 for it. That's bullshit. Because it was on here before they fucking apples. Fucking y'all are ruining Steve Jobs shit.
Well, I just bought a brand new Mac laptop that I'm on now, and it's fully equipped with the latest version of dang near everything.
Well, you know what's weird is I just opened, you know that little launch pad thing? I guess it's like if you're an idiot, you only know how to use computers that look like a phone. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like that. Like I used to have 2 pages of shit in there, and I just went to it since they've reset everything, and it's not in there. So I guess I need to fucking hit up the fucking door, you guys, when you reset everything. Whatever. This computer is one step away from being fucking what's that called? Lemon lawing. They already know. They even told me. The guy was like they called me up. Somebody from the like Apple people thing at the Apple Care was like, he's like, yeah, like if you have any other problems, it's marked in there. Like you're just gonna replace it because Jesus fuck, we don't know.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced. I've come to the conclusion that the problem is you.
You know, I think like maybe I like ate some like lead or something, some lead paint as a child, and that lead is built up in my like rectum somewhere and created a magnetic field.
Yeah, because you destroyed
electronics like crazy.
Oh yeah, dude, you destroy everything. You destroy phones. You destroyed your PCs. Now you're on your way to destroying all your Macintoshes.
Every time I brought them back into, they're like, nobody brings these in. This is weird.
You're the
all like when they come out to fix it, they're like, all right, let me see your iPhone. What? They're like, no.
Dude, didn't you just replace your phone because of your camera and you got a Note 7, right?
I've got a
Did it blow up?
iPhone 6.
Oh, never mind.
Thing, the big one. I like to buy technology just before new technology comes out.
I have 4 Macintosh computers, but all my phone stuff. My phone is a Galaxy 6. I like Android for phone way better than Macintosh, better than Apple rather.
Well, speaking of technology, did you guys see? There's a new GoPro. And guess what? It's complete shit.
Yeah, so what's the deal with that fucking thing?
Yeah, a new GoPro.
Yeah.
I
Nowadays,
see a lot of downsides.
Safe sex is okay because it doesn't come with a condom anymore. You just fucking let it go out into the world. Let a fucking stone go up and smash your $400 camera. And tough shit. So you got that to deal with.
Yeah, there's a few things. The only good thing I see is stabilization, but that's not really necessary.
It's a mixed bag there, Neil. It's a mixed bag of.
I don't see a mic. I don't see a mic port. I don't see a mic port on it.
Without a mic port, it's a useless camera.
Well, that's the thing. We can't see like the pictures have been all like that's just the thing. GoPro's always done this. Like we're gonna have to wait for it to like really come out and like some dickhead to review it, and hopefully they'll show off everything. Because when GoPro shows pictures of stuff, they're like, yeah, you'll get to film your shit out in the world. Everything's super saturated. Here's my dog and a frisbee. All right, guys, let's go do some surfing now. It's like, come on, man. Just show me the fucking. I want to know what. Can you show? Like, can we get a 360 angle? No, man. But here it is in a hot air balloon. God, fucking hell.
Here it is skiing off a cliff.
Here's a bunch of interracial different people. We made sure to get one of each different color in this shot, and they're having a fantastic time.
Yeah, so I
racial diversities.
I don't see any like ports or openings where you could have like a microphone or had a microphone plugged into it. And if you think about it, if they're saying it's waterproof as is up to 30 feet, then there's not going to be any open connections like that or memory cards. There'll probably be some kind of trapdoor that flips open.
I mean the current session that's out has got like a door that's like it's rubberized, like it's got like a hinge on it. You know, it kind of pops open with like a little O-ring hinge around it. So I mean, I'm sure they'll have that for SD cards. Here would be a big snake in the grass, though. If it has an internal battery, it is literally paper.
Oh yeah, screw that.
No battery connector, so no more battery eliminator for that thing.
I noticed they've got 3 cameras out again, like they've had, and the 2 of them are basically the session styles. They're that cube, and I know those sessions have internal battery, which just sucks, and that means we're pretty much down to just having 1 main rig camera. And I don't know. I mean, if GoPro's kind of going that way, I don't know. It seems like their focus is on 2. I was reading some stuff about it. It looks like you're going to be able to like straight there, like on the camera, as if you'd want to sit there and play with a tiny little fuckery screen. I guess you could do it through the app, but you're supposed to be able to like edit straight on it and like upload it or some shit like that. And that's what I knew. I had a feeling they were going to do that, but like people like us don't give a fuck about that. We want to take it home and do
I would
it,
think
you know?
anyone who uses GoPro don't give a fuck about that. Plus,
I feel like they think people want to do that use GoPro. They like I don't know.
And to adjust the settings, since it's all touchscreen, you have to fold your camera down or take it out of your whatever kind of mounting situation you have, just to like touch the back screen and change your settings and whatnot.
I mean,
unless you connect it to your phone, but that's always such a pain in the ass. Like,
I mean, like I've got a touchscreen on my Silver now, and it's cool and all. Like I like it for like you can see what it's doing at night, you know, if you can't see. But other than that, like once you get it in your settings, like I've told you guys before, I use the quick start, 1-button start. I never look at the back, you know, unless I'm formatting the card. I don't look at that shit. So
yeah,
I could do. I mean, I could say I could do without that screen if they would just put like the a backlit LCD screen on, like so you can see what you're doing if it's dark out. That would be fun. Titties.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Looking.
All I know is the rest of the competition is coming on stronger than before. Like, don't they have a new camera out that has like a 2.8 f-stop or something on it?
I think so.
So you can I guess you could drop down to 24 frames a second or something and record crazy low light settings with no noise. So that's useful.
I know that there's some inside information from people. I don't know a lot of details on it, but I know that Drift is going to have a 4K camera.
Yeah,
they are.
And they need one.
I mean, they got really I know they got from the same inside information. I know they got kind of dicked with. Basically, they were supposed to have a new camera out like over a year ago, but a Chinese company take their money and run, which they tend to do. So it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous getting the Chinese to build these shit, but that's where all our electronics come from. So,
well, if the Drift had 4K, what you could do is you could actually shoot in 4K on the Drift, and then compress it down to 1080 in your edit, and then maybe it would only look half as crappy as it looks now. But if you think about it,
the Drift is only side mounted.
Yeah, it's only side mount, so that's
it's sleek. I'll give them that. It's always been a real sleek design, but like when I had it, I thought it was nice. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's see what they do. You gotta see. Never know. But like I said, if the GoPro it's got internal battery and doesn't have a way to hook a mic up to it, well, and you just start looking around. You know what I'm saying? And I know that Drift is actually directly contacts and talks to several, moto vloggers, and they have some consultation stuff there. I mean, like Spicy 110 works with them, Baron von Grombel works with them. Yeah. So,
well, dang, let's just start our own action camera company.
Yeah, I honestly bet it would be so.
Specifically for motorcycles.
Well, I was gonna say if you just want to get one out there in the market, I mean, I've seen this multiple times. I'm sure like you can just hit up one of these companies and tell them to put your name on it. Because how many of these like the real
but it would have to be built to our specifications.
Well, that's where you gotta hope no one runs away with your money. But I was gonna say, yeah, if you just want to like get your name on one of the GoPro knockoffs,
yeah, those shitty knockoffs, of course. But I'm talking about like our own shit.
Because I guarantee you, like you've seen the same camera over and over with just different people's names on it, and you just know it's one of like the same Chinese knockoff again and again and again. And it's like, yeah. Or what's those ones they sell at Walmart? The ones that come like in a plastic bag thing, like $30. Like
never seen them.
I can't brand they're called, but I've seen that same camera like marked under multiple names.
What about fucking camera handlebars? Fucking MX bars and drag bars and shit that have fucking cameras in the front. Let's do it. See, all you need is
your bars.
That's not a bad idea.
Like integrated into the bar.
Yeah, one
That's
camera.
a terrible
one
idea because
camera
they already you can mount a camera to a bar really easy.
Well, no, inside. Built
Yeah,
in.
so do you realize how many different types of bar choices? You ever gone shop for bars, new bars, like looked at MX bars? There's a
We'd
fucking
only do, like,
bazillion
clip-on.
options. People, you're gonna make like 300 different types of angles and curves and bend backs and
No, we only do the ones that sell. We only make the ones that sell ape hangers, fucking MX bars, drag bars.
that's what I'm saying. With MX bars alone, there's a bazillion options.
You get those eight hangers, man. You get them good angles.
We'll do
This is a great
most
option. This is a great idea, actually, guys. You guys go ahead and invest your money. I'm gonna sit over here and not.
I think that's it. Kickstarter, bitch.
Yeah, we call them Scully bars.
Yeah.
they can make
It'll
phone
actually
calls
come
too.
to market and not be.
Which one of us is going to steal all the millions, though? Which one? Which one?
I like
I'm gonna send it to Chase for a review, and then it's never gonna come to market.
And then what's gonna happen? Yeah, it's gonna like the few people that somehow randomly get one. The first time you leave somewhere, you go inside a store, you come back out like, who the fuck stole my bars?
Just the bars.
Just straight up unbolt them and cut all the cables and run.
Right, and there's like cinder block there instead.
So they're like, yeah, on top of them.
I found my bars on blocks today. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh man. I went to GoPro's website to try to find their knockoff GoPros, and on their website, you know how they have like everything? There's like a fuck ton of different knockoff GoPros. Oh yeah, it's Ion cameras, like small eye, then on. These Ion cameras are $35 for this little action cam. So it kind of looks like the old Contours. Hell, Contour I think went out of business. They probably fucking bought like the design from it because it looks like it even starts like an old Contour, like where you flip the big switch on top and it turns the little camera on.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's what it is. They fucking bought whatever. Yeah, the back everything. It is. It's like an old Contour camera, like with probably shittier internals that they've got. And these are because I've seen these at Walmart and they come. It looks like a fucking like they come in like a bag. I swear to God, it's like a bag.
Yeah, they're horrible. I have a Contour that I actually use. In fact, I took it to California. In fact, the motovlog where you and I are riding together, you actually use it for when we're at red lights talking back and forth.
Oh, I was like, is that your self cam?
Yeah, and I used it for no. That's a GoPro. My reverse cam is a GoPro. My forward view is a GoPro. But I had that Contour up on top of my black helmet. But one thing it did work really well for was doing reverse shots, like what's going on behind me. I just swivel it on top of my helmet backward, and it would grab a shot of whatever was going on behind me. That's how I got all that footage of Britt, because he wouldn't lead anywhere the whole freaking trip.
Yeah, but at least you got good shots of someone.
Yeah.
Right. But I always thought Contour was onto something back in the day. I thought they would become bigger because I thought that design just looked really sleek. I liked how you turned it on, and then did yours have the lasers on it?
Yeah, it's got the lasers on it.
Fucking lasers are so cool. Terminator's out.
Yep. Yeah, it
shoots lasers.
Yeah, if traffic is cutting you off or somebody's like being a dickhead, you can kill them.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, it's for leveling your shot and shit.
Yeah, it's for leveling and focus. It's pretty good. I mean, when you use it in the very narrow area where it excels, it's a good camera. In fact, where the Contour actually looks good, where a lot of cameras don't, is like in twilight situations, like at dusk or dawn. In those situations, if you look at that footage that I got of it there, it looks really good. In fact, it looks like there's one shot of Britt behind me as we're heading back to Desert Lodge, going back into Palm Springs at dusk, and that footage just looks fantastic. All I really did was grade the color a little bit and punch up the saturation, and it was clean, no noise. It just had a really good look to it. So every camera's different, has its strengths and weaknesses, but overall the Contour's weaknesses far outstrip its strengths.
Apparently, the new GoPro also can shoot raw photos. Who would give a fuck about that?
Yeah, who cares?
Ooh, why? That's what you have a real camera for.
Exactly.
No,
that's why you buy a DSLR.
It does say that it has a USB connector Type C adapter. So apparently that's a thing.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Type
but
C
what
is the
I'm
regular
wondering
one.
No,
It
Type
looks
C
like
is
it's got that case that it's going to fit into, right? Which
Type
is like
C is the new one, it doesn't matter which way you put it in. It's universal. You just
Oh, okay.
okay.
Alright,
But
so
the
that
frame
means that-
case, I wonder if that frame case is going to have going to allow you to plug something in. You know what I'm saying? Like let you access the port door while
you'd
it's
have
in
to
there.
cut
that
it
means my
open.
MXL Go Lab.
I think I saw
that
it. Dude.
God, I don't want to cut shit.
And just
Fuck that kid.
who cares about a GPS really on a action? Why would you need a GPS on an action
I
camera?
know the Garmin one does that
This is
shit.
where I was. Yeah, the Garmin does it, but the Garmin also has accelerometer, compass, altimeter.
Like I've
Gyro.
seen people that actually use it. Like
I guess
sometimes
it'll
it is
display
cool because it's like
graphically.
it'll sit there and like it'll give like they can make it where it throws the speed up on screen and shit like that. That's kind of neat, but
Yeah.
it's not enough to make me want a Garmin camera.
Yeah.
And plus, what are the price? Aren't they pretty pricey?
Oh yeah, I think they're
Oh
really
my
proud
gosh,
of it.
yeah, dude, they're $400.
No, Garmin is the same as the Hero 5 Black. They cost the same. The Garmin also has higher resolution image stabilization.
Well, it looks like I don't know if you're on the site right now. I think the GoPro, the new ones are going to be they're like the main one's going to be 400, so they're not going to like at least they're not 500 anymore for the black.
Yeah, $399.
So it's like that's the most beef one. So if anybody just bought a black, you should return it.
Return it now.
I know CNET figure their shit out with the cameras. Holy fuck, bad. I think.
You got to get that Best Buy warranty, and then when they stop making the old ones, you just power bomb it on the ground and be like, "All right, give me a fucking bag." Dropped it with a hammer.
I was gonna I was gonna do that with my phone, but they told me they'd only give me, even if it was like in perfect working order, they because I was gonna do it just for trade-in, so it'd be really worth the trade. The guy was like, if this was in perfect condition, it's worth $17. I was like, okay, never mind.
Wow.
I'll just keep it then. Fuck it. Man. Dude, I want a Steve McQueen Bonneville. This thing
I
looks
know, I do
sick.
too. In fact, when those came out,
God, this guy wants $9,000 for it though. Fuck him.
yeah, Motorcyclist was sending me free issues of the magazine when that bike came out, and I threw all of them away except for the one that's got the Steve McQueen Bonneville on
God,
the
that
cover,
thing looks
man.
sick.
Oh, it's such a beautiful bike.
You could like buy parts and turn yours into this if you really wanted, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Does yours have wire wheels?
No, I got the spoke wheels. I got the mags, rather. I've got the mag wheels.
Gay.
No, man. That's the better wheel.
No, that's like I like the look of spoke.
It's a lower rotating mass. You don't ever have to true it up.
Yeah, but you can't go upstairs and shit. They bend.
It's tubeless. Well, that's true. You can't do that, but you don't have to worry about that with me.
That's
Plus, they
a
just
real
look cool.
concern for me in my life.
Makes it look like an early 70s Bonneville instead of an early 60s or late 50s
Yeah,
Bonneville. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I like having a spoked wheel, but like I'm so bad about cleaning it, like on the chain side.
That's
it's
the
such a
other thing.
bitch to fucking clean. My
That's what I was thinking always say, dude. I'll take a 3-star any day than fucking 80 fucking spokes.
Yeah, at cleaning spokes, that's life in hell right there.
You just do like me, just don't clean them. I'm sure arson's the same way.
just paint them rattle can black every 6 months.
I did figure out a trick if you spray them with because WD-40 kind of sticks around for a minute. So if you blast them with WD-40 and let it sit, and then you carefully using the power washer not to like smash into the chain, kind of let it sit on there for a few minutes, get in there with it. Try not to force water there or up into the axle, So, but you can knock off a lot of that gunk.
Yeah. They make a special cloth strip. They're real long, thin cloth strips. They kind of look like women's hair ribbons, except they're like 2 feet long. And they're made out of a special material that you wrap it around the spoke 2 or 3 times and you pull it back and forth. And it's supposed to really, really polish up aluminum spokes.
Dang, you starting a fire on that thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's like. Old school.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Holy shit. It's like, you not see that new brush just spins around? Fuck that shit.
Like I'll do the maintenance to keep it running good, and then when it's like a time to clean it, or like I've got like a big pack of stickers I need to throw on it, I'm always like, yeah, I'll just go ride. Fuck it, I'll do it later. It never happens. I got so many stickers from SCMM. People are like, put it on your bike, put it on your bike. I'm like, I will. I got all these stickers. Now I'm like,
you should have put them all over the rental bike and returned them. Be like, you're welcome. This is
Here you go, guys. No added charge for that. I don't expect a discount for these awesome mods I did.
Yeah. I put the frame of that thing on the curb a few times. Oh, yeah, look underneath it. Remember, like, Arson, we left that fucking that place where Casey Neistat yelled at you and shit?
Yeah,
that curb was a lot taller than I thought it was when we drove off. I went, I was like, oh, shit.
Oopsies.
Oh, you scraped it?
Oh, yeah, the front wheel for like a second, the front wheel was like in the air without it touching the ground because it was like frame. I didn't go off fast. I just was like, didn't think it was a big deal. It's like, oops, bike's kind of long and low, isn't it? Oops. Just felt like until the fucking tire re-hit the ground. And I returned it like about an hour later.
A little scraping.
They must be used to this too. I went in there and the guy's like, yeah, I'll go out there. I just got to check it out here. I was like, I have to catch a flight in like 30 minutes. He's like, okay. And the guy was cool. He ran out there and like fucking did the shit real quick. Like he actually ran. I appreciate that, buddy. I would like to tell you how much I appreciate it, but I gotta get the fuck out of here. But thanks. I think I also told them, like, I think they were actually still kind of looking at it. I was like, you got my credit card, just fucking tell me if I owe you any more, just bill me. I'll fucking pay it. I don't care. Something if I broke something, I don't have time to deal with it right now. That bike was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Fun bikes.
Looked like you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I saw the sub D's right around that one bike today, or whatever.
Yeah, I know that that bike is detrimental to his channel, but I told him in the comments, I really would like to see that thing a little more often.
Oh, you're saying because like people would want it, like they'll be watching.
Haters.
He gets lower views and loses subscribers when he rides the Triumph on a regular basis.
Oh,
people want to see that old shitty beat up Gixxer 750.
I lost subscribers. I was losing them as soon as I started uploading the California trip, and it kind of stayed that way as I got into the videos. I think
who is such an asshole? They're like, oh my god, Jake went to a meetup, unsubscribe.
Well, it's like you're not on a cruise. You're on a cruiser. What the fuck is this shit? And people
Dude,
are
it's
like,
a huge thing.
And the weird thing is like I honestly think that, like, what it was, because you can go to look at the stats of those videos and the analytics, and like the likes per views, even though they got a lot less views than normal videos, they're fucking way higher. The audience retention is like 70-80%. Like, it's really fucking good. Yeah. Really high comments, great fucking like everything's positive. From you can tell the people that watched it, yet there's lots of people that would just click on that video so they could go to my thing and click unsubscribe, and like they're not even watching it. They're just like, fuck Jake, I don't want to watch him ride a cruiser. Is this what he does now? Like they can't even take the 5 seconds to go, wait, why is he on a cruiser? What's he doing? He's in California? Oh, okay.
You think they'd like it because it's fun and
it doesn't ride his motard anymore. Fuck
see, probably a lot of other vloggers they like, and they're just like, yeah.
This year, even on my failed little channel, the views this year that have got, I mean, the videos rather, that have gotten the most views and the highest retention is all the FZ07 videos. If I ride my Bonneville or my ZRX, views go down. And Jake, what you were saying is true. There's something since August, like August through September, like my views are way down. Like I know yours are too.
Yeah, and a lot of people's are. I've talked to, like, the only people that aren't are the real high top end guys. If you kind of look at their stuff, like I'm talking like 6 foot Walter somehow got into that thing, and what people were saying, who knows if it's true? You know, people always try to speculate how like Google Analytics change things up, but they were saying that they're trying to prefer now the biggest channels. Yeah. Like I get a lot of my views from suggested video. And that has gone to shit. And I just know now YouTube is not putting me in the suggested video box the way they used to. They just don't. It doesn't matter that I've got the right tags and everything else is good. They're like, no, we want to put a channel in there that's got, you know, it's growing this fast, it's got this many views, whatever. So YouTube's kind of I think they're making it, they're kind of dicking the smaller guy more and more now. Yeah. It's making it much harder to get ahead, and they're preferring the people that are.
Seems like it.
Yeah. So if you were lucky enough to kind of cross over that threshold when they made those changes, which looks like in the motovlogging world might have only been a few guys, and then the everyone else is just like, you know, because I mean, you know, everyone. I've talked to a lot of the big guys, but like you go look at their stats, it's not like I'm telling you something you can't find out. Like everyone's way down right now.
Yeah,
like, way down.
I had a question. 2 people asked me in the side chat how I like the F-07. I'll tell you guys straight up, I love that little bike. Just something about it, man. I don't know if it's the sound or the easy wheelies or just the way it looks but whatever it is, I'm glad I bought it. If you guys are thinking about buying one, I highly recommend it. I'm telling you straight up, you're getting about 72 horsepower, so you're not going to rule the world on horsepower, but you're getting 50 foot-pounds of torque, and it sounds like the devil, and it's super comfortable, and it looks
loud.
It looks sexy. Yeah, go ahead and put an XG1 on it.
Yeah, you got that muff.
Yeah, I got that muff.
yeah. I've been having a little like chat with some friends of mine about possibly getting rid of one bike and maybe getting an FC07.
Yeah.
Oh, what bike? What are you going to get rid of?
Which bike do you think I'd get rid of if I got rid of one?
Grom?
Yeah. And the thing is, the Grom is paid for. Like, it doesn't cost me dick a year, but the fact that it can, like, get me almost halfway there on a new one of these, like, in what it's worth right now, or, like, about a little more than a third of the way.
No! Dude, B-Rad Moto is coming over this Wednesday for the fucking little hoop.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. That's going to be awesome, dude.
Oh, it's going to be fresh. I'm trying to find somebody with an extra Grom so he can ride one and get the full experience.
You want to buy mine?
But either way, yeah, sell it to him. We'll drive down there and drive.
Dude, it's like, well, it's cool for you guys. I mean, I know like all the California guys are getting into it. Like, we had them last year, and like we used to do all these rides, and this year it's just kind of like nobody we can ever get to go out to do them. A lot of people sold theirs. It's like the fad. Is it come and gone? Fuck, like I don't know.
There's just so many people here. It's like every Wednesday, at least 30 fucking.
And you could probably do this right. When you ride yours, you don't have to load it into a truck and take it somewhere.
No. Dude, the meetup spot is literally like 4 minutes from my house.
Dude, so many like when it was fresh for me, I didn't mind doing that. I was like, no big deal. It takes like a few minutes. Now it's like that. Really, it's like, do I really want to fucking get the truck out right now and load it up just so I can take this somewhere?
I wish I had a truck so I could take any of my bikes other places.
I can't
like a van like B-Rad's got.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I just can't really get it. I can't get the ground. I can get it into town. There is a way to do it without taking the truck, but it takes a long time over roads that are like, because usually I'm coming back, it's dark, and these roads are not lit, and it's fucking, there's a lot of potholes, it's narrow, and when you got 12-inch rims, you got potholes and grooves and fucking.
I saw Derek bent the rim on his ground.
Did he?
Yeah, he posted a pic in I think the wrecking crew with like the fucking rear rims bent or something.
That guy gets a bike running and breaks another one.
Although he said it still rides though, like it's not losing air, but it's still bent.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's good. Does anybody know if Carbicunt got his Sex 3 Sex running or what?
Not yet.
Okay.
He knows what it is. It's most likely just the fucking the fuel pump.
Okay. Yeah.
Dang, Derek's gonna have a full house.
And ZX6Rs, they're kind of known for wearing out their fuel pumps. So
Because they're fucking shooting all that sex juice down in there.
Yeah.
Unfiltrated.
Yeah, it's like the fuel pump and like a couple of other things. Like there's like some dicked wiring on it, but other than that, it's most likely the fuel pump and then just a couple other little wiring adjustments.
that's cool. I'm glad to see he's getting everything up and running. Now he's gonna move on to the DR and get the DR going again.
Oh yeah,
because he actually, I was thinking about it. Doesn't he actually has like 4 or 5 bikes now or something?
He's got 5 motorcycles.
Yeah, he's got the pit bike, the Grom, the fucking the 66, the 10. Yeah, man, fuck, that'd be cool if we got them all going.
Yeah.
Derek would be the biggest pimp all of a sudden.
People are always making
5 days a week, like motos on the Mini. Fucking, he started doing a whole series.
Different bike every day of the week.
I know. Yeah,
That's a lot of different audiences, tons of demographics, because everybody searches their own fucking bike.
I will
People
say
are
this.
always kicking me in the nuts for having 3 bikes. Ooh, Mr. 3 bikes.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm like, hey, dude, I'm a nobody vlogger. Look, BXD has 5 motorcycles. Why don't you go kick him in the nuts about it?
Dude,
Oh shit! Derek just posted a video on Instagram. This shit's alive. I guess they put a 09 ZX6R fuel pump in it.
Oh
Better
shit!
than new.
Nice.
Oh, he's at Carbicunt's right now.
I don't know. He just posted this video like 12 minutes ago.
Oh, I haven't talked to him all day.
Fucking back. It's running back in action. Nice.
You haven't talked to him all day. Do you guys got issues? Is there a falling out?
What happened?
Dude, we went out drinking last night for fucking Franny's birthday, I actually haven't even been to sleep yet since fucking last night. Drunk as fuck.
Hey, a B-Day bash.
Partying with Grammy.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I don't know. It's such a weird fucking thing, dude. I fucking I have such a hard time sleeping. Like when you're drunk, that's all you want to do. You just want to fucking sleep. I felt like that when I got home. I was nodding off on the couch, and then I laid in my bed, and it was yeah, and I just woke the fuck up. I watched a whole fucking random anime fucking series. I watched it in its entirety, and I don't really watch anime, but I did it. And then after I did that, I was like, well, fuck, I'm up. So I edited a complete video, and it's actually processing right now.
Is it the one that I know about that you showed?
Yeah, the one that I showed you earlier.
Oh my god! I can't wait!
Yeah.
Clapping my hands together, up and down.
Yeah. Next weekend is the Austin meetup.
Oh yeah.
I can't.
Oh wait, next
Are you
week
gonna go?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was in October.
No.
That's
It's
the
this
that's the
weekend.
Dallas Halloween meetup thing.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. I got to play in New Mexico Thursday, and I got to play in West Texas Friday and Saturday. But you guys have fun and all that. Have fun in the rain,
Well, I'm
Oh, is it gonna rain?
dude. It's September, October in Austin. Hell yeah, it's gonna rain.
I mean,
Nothing
even
ruins
our
the meetup
meet is
fucking rain.
ours is a little more safer. Dallas and during late October is not that bad, but yeah, those meets just get planned. He needs to plan them a different time of the year. I don't know. It is tough because it's when the weather's nice in Austin, it rains. It's just one or the other. Oh my god, look at this guy's thing. I'm gonna put it in a little side chat here. I can't screen share because I broke everything. I don't know, it's not working. Someone's look at this guy's. I'm doing that thing where I scour Craigslist board. Look at this guy's front fender and think what's gonna happen when he hits a big bump in his radiator. If someone share this.
Is this some more poor design?
Hit them bumps.
Just go through the photos. You'll see his front fender and his radiator, and just
Oh yeah, that's an accident waiting to happen.
I can't get it. It's fucking up. I'm trying to share. It won't give me the
That
idea.
is the dumbest. Here, I'll do it.
Maybe it's an optical illusion.
No, that's come really close.
You guys in the side chat, take a look at this Craigslist.
I don't know. I see a side shot in those. Since those
See if
ones
you
are
can see
cut
what's
out
wrong.
shorter, they're at least 5-6 inches away. He'd have to hit a huge fucking.
They're pretty
thing.
close. I bet that thing that he hits a good bump. That thing comes up.
Look at that side shot.
I guess he has shaved them down though. You're all right. Look, the ones closer to the thing are shaved.
Okay, maybe that's what. Yeah, he figured maximum travel, or
I doubt he figured maximum travel. They were probably poking it just normal extension. He was like,
Oh hell, something's going wrong here. What the hell is poking my radiator? Oh hell,
Dude, he's got spikes on the ends of the forks.
that is straight up stupid.
Dude, that
This is how
thing's
to ruin a bike.
that thing's edgy right there.
Yeah,
It's just a 752, man. I mean,
He's
those are
tough,
good bikes,
man.
but calm down with it, buddy.
He's too tough. He wants to scare you with his motorcycle.
Does it come with a free spike helmet though?
I'm sure with a little Nazi helmets.
You should message. Yeah, you should message him. Ask if it comes with it. If it doesn't, just be like, deals off.
Some Maltese cross on it.
Spike helmet or nothing.
So dumb, man.
Oh, man.
I'll call him.
It's crazy.
Call him right now. Call him live.
Yeah, the whole side chat's calling him.
Oh God, you guys! That's why I wanted just to share it, not to. You put the link out there, didn't you?
And then when you put stupid stuff on Craigslist, you're running your own risk.
Your own risk of looking like an idiot.
Yes.
There's that guy.
You're taking
I know
your
I posted the
chances.
link in our chat. The guy is it's like don'teverreply.com or something. Letters from an asshole. And he just replies to Craigslist ads and fucks with people, tells them crazy shit, and then he posts a dialogue of what happens. He'll reply to, or he'll even make his own post sometimes just to.
Dude, I feel like somebody can make a YouTube channel of that, and it would just blow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to do that.
It's already on it.
No one needs to do that. Hey guys, I gotta go do something real quick.
Yeah, I know. you quick get the channel name Craigslist prank calls.
Dude, Man, you could blow if you even just if it was just like someone reading over the dialogue and some of the stuff he's done in that would be amazing. Or where they act it out, you know, like you ever seen like the prank call channel where when they act the stuff out with the
Cartoon.
the anime stuff, yeah, like
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I'm talking about the guy who does all the voice acting stuff. He can do all the voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? I don't know.
I know, but yeah, he does the.
Yeah, that.
He's funny.
Burp art.
That.
True.
Oh man, I just ordered a side cage for the Z125.
Bitchin'.
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get those stand-up wheelies next year. It's gonna be my jam.
Dude, my old mechanic says, I got a Z125. It's coming in a crate, man. I'll tell you when it gets here so we can do a cover on it. I was like, cool. And I was like, hey, yesterday, I was like, hey, you got the Z in? He goes, yeah, I already sold it. What the fuck?
Got it and sold it.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, because it might have been one of those things where, like, it showed up and it was already, like, somebody was, like, down payment waiting for it, and you can't really blame them then. I mean, it's their job to move shit as fast as they can.
He rode it for a week, he said. He's like, fuck this bike. He's traded it for a fucking two-stroke.
No, well, that's funny. I know, like, at the local dealership by me, when the new WR450s came out, before they even got their first one, they bought a full supermoto conversion kit, because they're the people like to convert them and make them legal and sell them that way. And they could never put it on a bike. They had went through like 5 or 6 of them before they actually had one long enough to put it on, because every time they'd get one, it was basically already spoken for.
Dang.
Yeah, and you can't blame them. I mean, their job is that's how they make their money. They have to move shit, so can't blame them.
Yeah.
They got a new one up there with a cast. It's got a mag wheels or whatever you call them. I think they're made from aluminum. I don't know.
Yeah, mags.
Yeah, like Warp 9 came out with supermoto wheels now. They've got like mag wheels. I wouldn't do it though, just because we do so much fucking curb climbing and fucking stairs and stupid shit when we go out and ride. And I don't know, if you're like a race guy, like if you're like track racing it, that'd be fine or whatever.
Dude, Informal Llama got his shit, both his bikes stolen this week. Both.
Oh no!
You know what's funny about that?
What?
I was with him the day before riding. You know, he moved out here.
No.
Yeah.
He moved to Texas, yeah. Did he move to
Yeah,
DFW?
Yeah. He's
Oh,
lives
wow.
over down like a couple cities away from.
I thought
Yeah.
he was moving to Houston for some reason.
So we were out riding, and yeah, he's on his what's he got, that Husky thing, and then with his other bike, one of our guys
This is WR.
riding his other bike, his Grom, and the fucking chain kept popping off. But that's what we kept laughing about. They're like, well, they can't have gotten far because literally on that ride, his chain pops off about every 5 minutes for riding.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it was like on max adjustment. And it was like, you need to take a link out or buy a new chain. But yeah, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, he just got here. Like, he must be thinking, fuck this place. I don't know if he's in an apartment and they're outside or what.
I don't know either.
Those bitches was gone like as soon as he got here. So I wonder if he's
Yeah,
regretting his move already.
He had said today, he's like, I'm washing my clothes right now at the laundromat, and I can see that fucking watching my clothes at the same time. These motherfuckers steal my underwear. I can't remember what he said.
Yeah.
Like, everybody steals shit around here. Everything.
I mean, I've had a bike stolen in that same town, so
What?
That
And
sucks.
can you say the name of the town? What town is it?
I'm pretty sure it might be Plano. I think he's in the Plano area.
I know, yeah.
It's just too close to Dallas. It's like it's close enough. It's like you're in the suburbs where it's like you feel like you can have nice things, but it's close enough to Dallas that people can afford the gas to come up there and take your shit and run. No deal.
You're too close to have nice shit. Oh, that sucks.
Like I am. I'm far enough away. I'm out in the sticks a bit more. It's a little bit better out here, and I have a garage. That's always a big helper.
Yeah.
I just
The
like
garage is the thing. Man.
I love my martial law around here. It's like there's no police department, so it's like, well, it's like you just fire a gun off to deter people from coming to your house. I love it.
There is
Dude,
this
it's pretty
dude,
rough out
my
because it's like
neighbor
if-
2 houses down, he has one of the fanciest dinas I have ever seen. Custom paint, everything. Ape hangers. He's got every little gadget and trinketry you can think of on this thing. And he leaves it not only in his front yard, but he leaves it on the part of the lawn in front of the sidewalk right by the street underneath the tree all the time. And I mean, granted, I'm thankful to live in a good neighborhood, but there is no way I would ever do that with any of my bikes.
Do the birds just shit all over it?
I bet they do. Yeah.
Shit streaks all over.
I missed
Ridiculous,
what's up, guys?
What's
Hey,
up,
dude.
Shade Tree?
What up?
What's up, pal?
What's happening, y'all? Good to see everybody's avatar.
Yeah. Likewise.
I mean,
We've
Look,
been
I'll-
waiting for you.
I'll turn my camera on, guys, if you turn your cameras on.
No, I'm not turning my camera on because I'm in
What's
the dark.
what's popping, Shade Tree? I'll turn mine
Let
on.
me see. Let me see what I look like.
Oh my God! Turn it off, Jake. Turn it off.
You can't even see me.
Does my hair look good?
Turn it off.
It looks great, man. You totally look like a dad.
Do I look like I haven't done anything with it all day since I've been up? Because
Yeah, it looks like I hashtag I woke up like this.
It's got a little curl to it. It's like
pretty
some
much
Fox-
is what happened. Pretty much
Fox-
woke up
You
with
got
it
some
like
Fox Mulder hair going on. Where's Scully at?
Oh, they didn't like each other at all. I thought that was funny.
I remember
Did.
I was reading about that in like Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah,
Oh, in real life, in the show, they,
yeah,
had
in
to,
real life.
they had to pretend like they cared about each other.
Yeah, just like the MythBuster douchebags. They like each other
They
at all.
hate each other too.
Yeah.
Dude, the MythBuster guys don't like each other. What?
No, I think Jamie and
Especially if you watch the YouTube stuff, they don't like each other.
yeah, and I don't think they like the younger crew, the three, Carrie and the other
Three
two.
idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, who does like those
I can
idiots?
see that because that seems like something that was like forced on them. Like, oh, we got to make this show, relatable to blah blah blah. So you're gonna have
The Asian guy was cool because he was really smart. Like he was like a rocket scientist.
He's
course,
the only
he's a
one who's
smart
like
guy.
a legitimate smart dude.
And then the girl was like, oh, she's cute, but she was so obnoxious. Like you have to put up.
I
with it.
hate to say that because it's always like that's such a trope I don't want to subscribe to. Like girls are fucking dumb. Like
What up, Dank?
No, I mean she's like, and you know what? She probably is way smarter than me. She was on MythBusters for fuck's sake. But
no, but I
I just
also
found her like,
like-
it's not like her education's dumb. She was just annoying. Like just like. I don't
She
know.
had that backside though.
I remember when they filmed like when they made the ass mold of her for the toilet.
Uh huh.
And they had to like enlarge it because it wasn't like they like blew it up and added like all this like cellulite to it.
Actually,
No, that was like season one shit.
I stopped watching. I always liked MythBusters, but I stopped watching a long time ago. Even I stopped watching before I got a computer, like before I did YouTube. Like,
Before I got it, and it's funny because for all of us that's been like 20 years, and for you that's been like a few, right?
a few years, yeah.
Yeah, like it's important to note that when he says before I got a computer, he's
Well, 'cause now, like, every
Before the time of the
you
computer.
can like watch anything without commercials.
When the floppy disks were 6 inches wide.
Oh yeah.
MythBusters back in the
Floppy
day,
disks.
like when I was watching on the fucking Discovery Channel, it used to piss me off so bad. It's one of the most annoying shows to watch because it was such a cliffhanger up to.
Oh yeah.
It was
and then
one-
like what was really
worst-
bad when they were like when they brought the other three on because they would have multiple like things going on at
Dude, that
once.
sucks.
So like you get the cliffhanger, then they come back to the other shit, and then when they finally do come back, they give you 5 minutes of recap,
right.
and
It
then
was
cliffhanger you again or something.
it was one of the most annoying shows to watch on television just because of the way it was structured. That I just after a while I was just like, dude, I can't even watch this show without flying into a rage.
Yeah.
It's Ghost Ninja.
And you end
I
up
didn't know Ghost
staying.
Ninja was in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
What's up, dude?
what up, man?
Yeah.
And you end up like staying watching the whole fucking show because you want to see the last thing they fucking do. The last thing is what you want to watch.
I mean, wanna see the
they know it's what they
explosions.
got. They built that thing out, and they make you wait for it, and then it fails
Yeah,
anyway.
well, I mean,
Like you
that's
knew
the
it
last 30 seconds. So eventually I was just like, I'm not watching this shit anymore. It's just like this huge fucking cock tease for like nothing.
Just record it and fast forward, like watch the first minute or two, then fast forward all
That's why
the
you
way to the
download
end.
them. It's
You're
like,
like,
when you really think about it, it's such a dinosaur. Like it's such a throwback to regular network television
yeah.
because TV doesn't work that way anymore. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
it was
It's all-
it's all reality.
He was watching it when it was on because I guess they like were off for a while and they came back and did one final season. He was like, you have to watch it, and it was really good because the last season they knew it was their last season. Like they kind of like come back to do one last season or something, and they were just blowing shit up left and right. It was like it's not as many cliffhangers. It's just them completely fucking around. Fuck myths. They're just like, hey, let's fucking let's hammer like a plutonium into some more plutonium and see what happens. You know,
it's like when they blew up that cement truck.
Yeah, they went back and they did that like a million times more insane, just because
that shit just was like
no reason whatsoever.
They blow up so much shit. That was my favorite part.
Did y'all see them where they like imploded the train car, like the one that carries oil or something, you know, or like the liquid one?
I don't think I saw that.
No, I missed that one.
Dude, they collapse one. It's insane.
Nice.
You know what I'm talking about? One of those like ones that would hold like a liquid that's round.
Yeah.
They like sealed it all off. They put some kind of crazy vacuum on it. Like they were like,
it just
until like it literally is like you can hear it creaking, like, and this massive piece of steel goes boom, just pops in on itself.
I want to see all the ones that they couldn't air because they talk about like some that they filmed that they couldn't air because they were told they weren't allowed to or shit like that. People get offended.
To stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I think some of it too, because I mean, even through the show, there's so many times they're doing things that explode or become weapons that like they have to like. We can't show you this part, but I bet there's tons of stuff like that where they couldn't show the episode at all because it's like they're like making C4 out of Play-Doh or something ridiculous. You know?
I forget what one it was, but they were trying to blow something up, like, and it was like something they were trying to prove. And they're like, it didn't blow it up or whatever. So they're like, how much C4 does it take? So they just put like a ridiculous amount on whatever this thing was. It just blew it the hell up. It was awesome. I forget what they were trying to blow up though. Good shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are watching the side chat, but everybody's talking about their GoPros are all messed up. And ever since I took my GoPros, we went out to that radar station out in the middle of nowhere, me and Cliff, and that was my most recent episode from last week. The radar station was putting a bunch of weird noises in the camera audio. I don't know.
What?
If you go back,
now you have cancer.
If you go watch the video, you can hear it going. It's putting this weird little noise in it.
Them frequencies.
And now the audio channel is acting funny on that camera. The one
you know what
closest
really happened
to the radar with.
They're like, we got him.
Yeah, what really happened though is GoPro knew they were coming out with a new camera and they sent you some kind of weird like virus.
The latest firmware will destroy your GoPro.
That's pretty bad because I just upgraded both of mine today. Oh no.
Tim, there was probably cameras like where you can't even see him, and the fucking like 19-year-old kid's like, "Look at this motherfucker breaching, fuck it."
Yeah.
What the fuck? Kill his cameras right now. Button.
I don't know. I haven't updated my GoPro firmware in years. I'm kind of scared to now because what if it like fucks it up?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave them. They work fine.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, like we were talking about before we went live, they're coming out with the 5, so hopefully I'll get a good deal on a Hero 4 Plus Silver for like $100 or $150 off and start using it. I noticed that I went out and shot some. I did a pro shoot today, and I did a little bit of GoPro footage with that same camera, and I don't need the audio, so it's not a big deal. It's just B-roll that I shot, but it's doing that same. It's making like a weird, strange, high-pitched sound now.
Are you using an internal mic or external?
I was just using the external mic on that because I was just using it, like I said, for B-roll. I just needed the image, not the sound. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to take it back out and film for this week. I'll do another moto vlog this week, and we'll see what it does. Hopefully it goes away. See what it does when I put the mic back in.
Maybe there's like some new weird electronic device in your area that's just
B-rolling.
B-rolling.
Yeah.
We be rolling.
It
Look at that one. It's like a Ducati, and it's just bad.
It's been so long since I've made an actual moto vlog. It feels like weird. It's been like over 3 months at this point.
What's the sitch on the?
Yeah, give us a health update, Josh.
No doubt.
It's the speedometer.
No, not the bike.
wait. The only thing that's wrong with the Rocket is the speedometer.
Speedometer, yeah. It's,
well, you can't. You can ride without a speedometer. You just go.
I've been riding without a speedometer for years.
So I've been riding without a speedometer for a long time as well, but it finally really bit the bullet. Now here's the deal: is anybody who's familiar with British engineering will know that, will be familiar with also Lucas Genuine Electrics and know that British electrical work is not always the best. They're not known for being really great at wiring and engineering. So
That's true.
In order for the coil to receive a signal to deliver spark, that signal has to travel on a loop that passes through the speedometer.
That is so British.
Oh, that's how they get you.
Oh my god.
That's how they get you. You do a bypass, hotwire that bitch.
And so that's what happened. Like, I knew the speedometer had stopped working, but I was just like, I don't fucking care. I don't need the speedometer, And much to the chagrin of everybody who watched my channel, I get like 50 comments every video of like, fix your speedometer, blah blah blah. I'm just like,
looks like you're going to fix it now.
And now I have to.
So speaking of British Electrics, the only complaint or concern I've ever had with my Bonneville is that the wiring.
Here's somebody burp.
Yeah.
That was me.
It's little Jessica's birthday, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Happy
birthday!
Hey, chick, I remember your birthday last year with the bike in the bar. That's your.
Oh, what wine are you drinking there, Jess?
You got a dirt bike.
Pretty awesome. Now I sold my bike on my birthday.
Sold her. She sold her.
R.I.P.
Why did you do that?
Never mind. I don't remember shit. I don't remember.
You ain't about that life anymore?
And that DVD quality right now.
No, I got a 650.
Nice.
Shit.
Got rid of the Rebel, huh?
Yep. Sad day.
I had a Rebel 250 as well. That was my first street bike I ever rode. Was a 1991 or 92. I think it was a 91 Rebel 250 in 1991, by the way. So.
Oh, so you got a brand new one?
Yeah, it was brand new at the time.
Hot riding.
Some nerdy little scrawny kid.
I never rode a Rebel. That's stupid. You guys are stupid.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
yours had racing stripes, you faggot.
I know
it. Oh my gosh.
AutoZone.
Does anybody want the Rebel in my garage? Because you can.
Did you not ever work that out? You still have an unrideable, unregisterable Rebel Grom, same thing.
250, but yeah.
I thought it was a fucking Nighthawk.
Oh yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, it's a Nighthawk 250. It's the same thing.
Rebel
250.
It is.
The frame is slightly different.
It's the standard version of a Rebel 250.
It still makes all of like 11 horsepower or something like that.
One's very sporty. It's the same engine though. I think.
Yeah.
Junkyard Wars.
That was a fucking awesome show.
Oh my gosh, that's some early 2000s reality TV goodness right there.
That was such a good one.
Yeah, with the robots that would fight each other to the death.
Well, that was a good one too. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Junkyard Wars.
No, that was just that was the whatever it's called, BattleBots. I think they
BattleBots, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we need more BattleBots.
No, we need.
You know they do battle drones.
It is bad. It's on TV.
Battle drones? Did they have like saw blades instead of rotors?
Yeah, they like battle. They put a net up, and then they put drones in there, and they like customize them to fight.
There's battle drones.
Yeah.
You got slammed with
Wait, if I search battle drones, I'm just gonna get like drones that kill people.
It seems like that'd be super easy to crash. Just like shoot a net into their rotor and you're.
Yeah, some of them I have seen some with like little nets on them and shit. It's pretty funny.
Fuck your
Yes.
drone.
Jess.
Give me another beer.
You gotta slam it.
Slam it.
Yeah, slam that wine.
What was Jess doing to her Yamaha, the bobber?
Door. Yeah, what was she doing on Instagram?
It was she had to rejet it, and it was running rich and fouling out plugs, so she was just fucking around with the car.
Okay.
Turning wrenches.
It's easy to do. You need to get back off those low-speed fuel screws.
Remember
That's
last
what-
week when Billy told
I
us
got
something about
Kai's
someone
Bandit
jetted the
getting
bike to make it
all
fast?
done.
He's like, you put some kind of jet kit on it. I guess it's going to be super quick now.
That was
Yes,
a
he-
lie, though. Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Jet engine.
Yeah, that was a total lie, dude.
Yeah.
The dude just started fucking putting it on Craigslist and everywhere. Fucking.
I just like how you said that. You're like, I guess it's got like some kind of jets in it or something. He said it's got some jet kit. Sounds like a bunch of horse shit. And I was just like,
I shared Jessica's birthday last year in the side chat, so everybody fucking knows.
Well, no,
it
was cammed.
Glad you reminded me of that because I actually forgot that her birthday last year that we surprised her boyfriend Jason. We set it all up at the Dirty Shame and we surprised her with a motorcycle. Like she was sitting on a bar stool and we wheeled in the motorcycle behind her. And it sat there for like 5 minutes while she was like chatting away, fucking talking at the bar before we finally like tapped her on the shoulder and she looked over and saw it. It was pretty cool.
Dang.
she had like a bow on it or something, so it was like obvious.
Yeah.
It was like balloons tied to it and stuff.
Oh, okay, because she wasn't just like, what asshole parked their stupid bike in the.
Kicked it over.
I mean,
Is
it's
Jess
mine.
and
Oh
him
no, it's
still
not
together?
stupid. It's really cool. I really like it.
Is that Jess and him still together?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool as fuck. I was wondering.
Oh yeah, her and Jason are still together. Much breaking hearts all over YouTube because I made that video about who wants a date. Like when Jessica, her debut on the Shade Tree Surgeon channel was being made to, like take Jessica on a date video.
When she was wearing that helmet that was like 4 sizes too big.
Yeah, yeah, because she got stood up by he who shall not be named, another guy who was on my YouTube channel regularly. I'd set them up on a date and he stood her up. And so I made this video of like, apparently this motherfucker don't want to take her on a date, so who's up?
And the rest is Shade Tree Army history.
This is Shade Tree lore right here. Okay.
Yes,
dude, that guy's probably fucking a raggedy 50-pound crackhead prostitute in a hotel room now. Fuck that guy.
No, he's in a relationship now too. So.
Oh, sorry. I was just.
It's all good. Huh?
Some things just are not meant to be, man.
Yeah, it's fine. It worked out for the best. But at the time, I gave him a fucking huge ration shit.
I'm watching drones smash into each other. Most of them don't even look like they have weapons. They're just slamming into each other, hoping it works out better for them, I guess, than the other guy.
Yeah.
You watch it.
Whoever hits the ground first loses.
A lot of them keep getting hung up in the net. They're just like, too close to the net, and they just get wadded up in it. This is kind of dumb.
Yeah. I don't see that having the...
They just don't have the... If you can't... I mean, they're not strong enough to hook like a fucking saw blade to them. They're not going to be as cool.
To really do drone wars, you need like a wide open space of sky. It needs like to be like a World War II dogfight between two P-51 Mustangs.
Oh my god, that's a great idea. Let's just weaponize those and make them remote control.
Yeah, man. All machine guns.
I'll make them like that. You like hooked up a Glock.
Did y'all ever watch the show? What was it called? Like dog fights when they would recreate.
Yeah, that was cool on the history.
That was a good show, man.
Yeah. Do you guys ever play? Was it Aces High? It was like an old game, and it was like old fucking planes like that. And all it was just going at it, and these giant maps of like 64 players. It was just chaos.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was just called Aces, I think.
Or was it Aces? Something like that.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah,
I've got it.
I think it was Ace of Spades, you guys.
That's a prison game, sir.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I do love that game. That show that was always good because it would always be like some 80-year-old guy like, I had that plane coming in and I lost all control and it's just crazy shit, you know.
You ever seen that video?
100 times cooler than you'll ever be, like fucking flying these shitty planes.
Have you ever seen that pilot suicide? He drives over Area 51 on purpose over Groom Lake.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, on the radio's channel. On that, he called into that radio station.
Yeah, that's
called the Art Bell Show.
Yeah, we were talking about it a while back.
Yeah, we were talking about that on Los Hombres Otros. Los Hombres Otros en Vivo.
That shit was creepy.
The fucking audio is haunting.
Yeah, it is.
Coming after me. They're
I'll tell you another thing from the Art Bell Show back in the 90s. It happened right about that time, probably mid to late 90s on that show, was this guy called in he said he was a former Area 51 employee and that they had these beings out there. And Art was trying to get him to say, are these space aliens? Are these beings from another planet? He said, man, it's more than what you think it is. And the guy is clearly, like, he's a really good actor. he's talking about there. He's really distraught sounding, and he's really scared about what he's talking about. And he says they're not just from another planet. He says they're actually interdimensional beings. That's how they can travel the way they travel, and that's how they have the mind control. And he's talking about all this stuff, and it's getting more and more dramatic. And all of a sudden, the Art Bell show goes off the air, and that it was not a joke. The entire network went off the air. And they had to like it's the like when I was in my 20s listening to that in the 90s, like, oh my god, it's the government, they're knocking the show off the air, man. It was just the craziest thing ever. I'm sure that audio is on YouTube.
I envision it like this. It went off the air, and then all of a sudden you see in the room, and then you walk out like, fuck, I forgot to plug my laptop in.
What, no laptops in the 90s?
Dang.
Well, I guess there were. They were real stupid.
I feel like in this age, in the age of fucking Snowden, that if the government was hiding some alien shit,
I just heard some X-Files.
Somebody would come.
Yeah.
Man.
That's the whole thing, man, is that people grossly I have a lot of friends who work for government. In fact, Cliff, who's in a lot of my videos, he's a forensic crime analyst. My buddy Matt, he's a cop, he's an investigator. Those guys both work for the government. And you listen to the stories they tell, and it's a wonder that they get anything done at all, much less pull off these huge conspiracies.
Yeah.
The government isn't good at doing much of anything.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is like all the conspiracies. Like, dude, the dirty shit they do is in plain view. It's just it seems like nobody cares about it. Like it's there. You can look at it happening.
Yeah.
And nobody cares. You're like, well, why? You think they're hiding aliens? They're ripping you off here in plain fucking sight. Why isn't that big news? Whatever that
those things where they launch these fucking press releases like, oh, aliens, lizard people, or whatever, and in the meantime they're fucking sneaking all of the fucking Franklin Mint gold into fucking Swiss accounts. So you're paying attention to this bullshit while they're fucking doing something trickery.
I love the X-Files. The X-Files used to just go.
Yeah, where's that coming from?
I
was upstairs watching X-Files right now. Well, where's Fooligan? I sent him an invite.
Uh-oh.
Good for us.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good right now.
Yeah, I don't think that was a very good idea.
I had
I guess you guys, we could do celebrity deathmatch right here between you and Fooligan, Jake.
Oh wait, did you guys hear the tussle?
I don't even want to bring it to light.
No, nothing happened.
Sorry.
We should play that gay game.
I mean, squash it.
If he wants to come in here and talk about it, then I'm, whatever. Then I don't have a problem.
Squash it. Let's bring it. Let's squash it. Remember when Moto came in here and squashed it with Bash or whatever?
It's not a squashable thing though, like that. It's different. This is how you're behind the chat. You don't know. You're not paying attention to the chat.
Just squash it.
Can we play that homosexual insult game instead?
You never expected to be the thing, but EN187 is like Mr. Drama Queen over here. You're like,
why just no? I had no idea. Why can't we all just get along? I just didn't forget.
I tried to keep it quiet. But
I'm drama free, man. Fuck that.
Well, yeah. Who would dare have drama with you? You fucking giant monster! Like fucking
whatever. Not even that. I don't know. I don't.
When was the last time you had to punch somebody in the face?
Fucking forever.
He's like, I just want to sit down and have a beer. That's it.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You see Pug One go fucking ambush.
When was the last time you had to straight up?
What happened? Probably when I was in like grade school or some shit, dude.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. Well, no one has ever tried anything after that, so. No one's ever attempted to even get in my face, so there's never been a reason.
You established your position in the pecking order.
I don't know.
Yeah, after the 8th grade, you were 6'2", and nobody ever fucking tried again.
I don't know. I just never had a problem. Plus, I'm chill. I'm laid back. Like, I don't see why.
I'm pretty laid back too. I still have dudes trying to punch me in the face.
Dude, I mean, it's not like.
Well, you work at a bar too. You probably get way more drunk assholes around you than.
What about
fucking laid back? You are fucking laid back, Neil. Like when I fucking showed my ass and I thought the stream was over and it wasn't over yet, and you got flagged. didn't give a fuck. I expected to be fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
You should have a wall of shame in your bar.
yeah.
A wall of shame.
I always wanted to like be like, oh, I'm gonna take your picture, but very few people actually get banned. Like there's only like 3 people who got.
You need one of those wrist GoPro mounts, and whenever you have to punch somebody in the face, you put it on, and then you get that wall of shame shot when you fucking hook them across the face, and then you put that picture up and like
screen cap like right before they got decked.
No, where their face is all sideways, they're just the cheeks all. That's what you put up there. If you see this person, he's not allowed.
If you see this person, do this to him.
Yeah.
I like that Leo guy that does metal covers of any song. He fucking puts the GoPro on his microphone and just fucking sings it all pissed off. It's cool as fuck.
Hey, Billy. What happened with Pug, you were saying? I unsubscribed from him a while back, yeah.
He didn't get it on video, but he talked about it. Pug fucking jumped out of his truck and got ambushed by somebody and started punching him in the fucking head. He's got a huge-ass black eye. I think it was Ninja.
What?
Not a ninja. The guy Ninja said fucking go, or Onion Ring. Sorry, Onion Ring. They're like, I think Onion Ring did it. Hired some motherfucker to go beat the fuck out of him, and he did. Someone fucking just jumped him from behind as soon as he came out of Big Dirty. Fucking killed him.
Oh,
holy mackerel! Stuff is getting real over on the over in the N-woods.
Did you say killed him or just jumped him?
Just jumped him. No, he's alive. He did a fucking video about it.
Oh,
well, that's a small town shit, man. Those motherfuckers. They get fucks.
Yeah.
Small town, dude, because there's no repercussions. It's like there's like 2 cops there. You know, like, the fuck.
And plus, you got to admit, man, the police in that part of Canada where he's from and always messing around, when they hear that he got beat up, I don't think they're going to be in any big hurry to come out and take the report. You know what I mean?
Because
they do not like that dude.
Complaints filed against him. They're going to weigh it out and say, "Fuck that guy."
Yeah.
I think it was totally Onion Ring, though.
Not this ghost, the different ghosts, guys.
Yeah, I swear. I don't know.
People inside chat already.
Yeah.
My realism.
Ghost Ninja put out the hit on Pug 1.
I don't know. My realism and logic tells me that it was fucking Onion Ring fucking talked some dude into fucking beating his ass over all the bullshit they're going through.
Wow, man.
Then why in the hell would somebody just punch him? No, that's someone knew something. That doesn't happen. Not in Canada. They're too nice. Someone's got to give them 1,000 cigarettes.
Apparently not.
To do something.
Lee Stewart has had to open up more than one can of whoop ass here lately. So they're not as friendly as they would perceive themselves to be in our eyes. I said that all wrong. But you know what I mean.
Fucking Canadians.
Maybe they fucking started getting crocodile up there. We'll see in the next 6 months. Rotting faces. We'll see.
Yeah.
I will be back. I need to get back into this jacuzzi life.
Jacuzzi.
Double
I got the fancy out tonight.
You got the what?
Fancy. My fucking fancy.
Man, I wish that I wish Liv and Rob would come on and tell us how things are going now. He's working for Alaskan Anchorage.
Rob, you bitch.
Damn it.
Stop
What's the
being
name
a
of that
bitch.
brewery? Anchorage Brewing Company.
Yeah, Anchorage.
Damn it. What's wrong with me today?
They started selling all their shit around here now, so now I can just buy it in the stores.
Are they actually in Anchorage, though?
Yeah.
So they're selling lager like a motherfucker then, right?
I imagine they put all their beer they're going to send here on like a log jam and like send it down the fucking river to Michigan or whatever.
Send the beer.
Like, is it dark
Powered by
beer?
seals.
Do they do darks and pale ales, or is it just lager? That's what I'm asking.
Oh no, they do like legit craft beer. Most of it has Brettanomyces, so it's kind of like sour, sour
Belgian style, yeah.
But it's all got to be cold cured, though, right?
What?
Just because it's Alaska doesn't mean they're tapping the Rockies like some silver bullet.
Well, it's a cold atmosphere. They fucking doing it all. They got a fucking huge heated brewery, or what the fuck's going on?
I'm sure they have heaters on their fermenters to keep the beer at the proper temperature to ferment. But for an ale, especially like a Belgian style ale, they need to ferment at like 66, 67 degrees.
Yeah, cold.
Yeah, well, that's warm for Alaska. They probably have heaters on the fermenters to get them up to 66 degrees in the winter.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's cold as fuck there. How in the fuck are they doing? They got.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you're. Yeah, that was a little humor on your part. That was funny.
Sorry, if you have to explain it.
Sorry, Billy.
I was actually not even meaning it funny.
I know. You were actually asking a serious question, and
Yeah.
I got all kinds of confused. I'm telling you, I drank 2 of the most giant energy drinks earlier before I went on that pro shoot, and now I'm crashing off of it, and I can't think straight hardly. I need more beers or something.
That's how I feel all the time.
Ugh.
You gotta drink
Sucks.
Sparks energy drink. It's that mix of alcohol and beer.
I drank 2
and energy drink.
Rockstars. Rockstar has this one called Rockstar Rehab or something like that. It's a like a lemonade.
I like the lemonade one, man.
Yeah, that's the one. I drank 2 of those.
I like the fruit punch Rockstar.
Dude,
And I mean, when I say I drank 2 of them, I mean I drank 2 of them back to back. I slammed one and drank the other one while I was filming.
Man, you got to let me tell you this story. We're on fucking energy beers and stuff like that, and then I'll shut the fuck up for a while. You know, the guy I posted on Facebook, my best friend, he recently did something terrible to himself. Now he's gone.
Uh-huh.
When I first met him and started working for him, we were doing nativity scenes at churches because he was an exotic animal trainer. So we take the camels and go to the churches and like lead camels into the church, like next to these Jesus scenes and stuff, whatever the fuck was going on. So I just fucking put a turban on and walked a camel through a church. But on the way there, the first day, he was like, let's stop at the gas station. It was fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, boys. Church started at 8. And we stopped at a fucking gas station. And he came back with 4 Sparks, and he handed me 2 early in the morning. And he started chugging his. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing? We're fixing to go like take wild animals through a church." He goes, "Well, you know they don't smell the booze on your breath with these." And then he breathed in my face, and I was like, "That's orange booze, you motherfucker." Great fucking booze. I was like, "Fuck, man."
Oh, that's great.
All right. You read that right, Neil. I mean, I'm not gonna I don't want to bring it up on here, but yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Man, why is the side chat getting all real weirded out? What's going on over here?
They're
What,
weird.
Harambe for Prez? That's weird. That's normal. That's a normal day on the
I'm
internet.
having some of my did you see that last message I just posted? It said message not sent, error, try again. But
No, it said,
apparently
I know, I need more plain water for
Oh.
sure. LOL.
I gave you a
Lol.
timeout, Tim.
Error.
lol
Again.
LOL.
lol
LOL.
lol.
Dude,
Oh, you
Adam
didn't
Town,
type that?
Adam Town, Harambe was an inside job.
It was an inside job.
Technically, that is true.
What did Harambe know about Hillary?
Yeah.
I won't fuck this white boy. Sorry.
They should have just shot Harambe in the kneecap.
I know. There's.
They should just
Hit
cap
him in
him.
the kneecap. He'll go down.
Dude, that would be so tight to see a fucking big ass fucking silverback gorilla with a goddamn peg leg.
I feel like they could have
badass
just
gorilla
used like
ever.
a tranquilizer instead
You know,
of
I
bothering
think
him.
Big old delicious steak or something. I'm like, hey,
That's,
buddy.
that's
Brady
funny. I
just
never even thought about
Kid. And he'd probably
Someone
be
should
like,
have
yeah.
snuck up on his ass with some chloroform and just fucking did it that way.
Their nose sticks out so much, it would be so easy to chloroform them. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like those nostrils are just ready to breathe that chloroform.
Just like fucking coat a beach towel and some chloroform and just fucking like garrote his ass with it in the face.
Man, I'm not
Actually,
trying.
man, they said the reason that they didn't shoot him with a tranquilizer is because the tranquilizer on those big ass gorillas takes way too long to take effect.
Yeah,
They
so
were-
you
didn't
double
wanna
up
agitate
on it.
him.
Yeah,
Well,
they
they
were
didn't wanna
afraid he'd kill the
agitate
little
them.
kid in the meantime. Yeah.
But what they should have done, like, I mean, the zoo's got money; they can build these. They need a RoboCop suit thing that someone can put on and go like manhandle a gorilla. Things go crazy, you know, just walking there like, ah!
Dude,
with me, dead or alive.
And to be like real about it for a second, like give me a fucking break, dude. I'd kill every gorilla on this fucking planet to save one human child.
Second warning, surrender the child. Third warning, third and final warning, surrender the child.
Dude, listen, I've been in the exotic animal industry for a fucking long time, and I'm pretty sure what happened is that they were like, we'll just double up and triple up on the tranquilizer. He'll come down right away, and the mother's like, I will sue your ass if you don't kill that fucking gorilla, and they killed the ape. That's pretty much how it goes down every time.
They should have made the mother fucking shoot the gorilla.
Because you can triple up on the dose. And fucking
yeah, just handed her a 300 Weatherby Magnum. Here you go. You want your kid to live? Here you go.
The haggis like brought up so like early 2000 she goes Harambe tribute bike. That'd be like the perfect thing for like Orange County choppers to build. Like that's their comeback, like Harambe tribute chopper.
Those theme bikes were the stupidest thing I'd ever fucking seen.
No, that show was so fucking dumb, man.
That show was cool for like a few episodes, like not even a season. I would say a few episodes. Like that first bike he built, that Black Widow bike with all the spider webbing over it. I was like, oh my god, this guy's skilled. This is really cool. Then it was like 3 episodes in, I was like, this is dumb.
Yeah. The thing about those guys is like, you know what? Having great skill does not mean you have great taste.
Yeah, I mean, he could build all sorts of cool shit. They just had no good ideas. They're just like, here's the fucking everybody. Because I know at first they were building
function motorcycles.
They were building all these like theme bikes that were like tool, like they're related to some tool company or something like kind of related to the industry. You know, like a Snap-on bike. Well, I mean, it's pretty dumb, but I guess the Snap-on's a sponsor. Then it was like lugs, shoes, and just shit that didn't make any sense.
Yeah, remember they did like that. They did a Dixie chopper. Remember? Remember that though? They put a Dixie chopper's engine in it, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is the gayest shit I've ever seen in my life."
Yeah, it's just kind of one of those deals. That show ran its course. It lasted probably 6 or 7 years longer than it should have.
Oh yeah,
sorry, but I can't blame them. I mean, if someone was paying me to do that,
I always watched it though because there were like a couple of dudes on there that I thought were cool guys, like that Rick Petco guy. In fact, he and I are Facebook friends. We talk every once in a while. He's a super cool guy, and he was one of the guys that really was truly talented out of the bunch. Like he was a master craftsman, master welder. He could fabricate anything. In fact, he still does.
That's funny. On Jay Leno, he said something about Orange County choppers. He's like, he reviewed a CB750 in a local small custom shop in LA, and he rode this 750. He's like, holy shit, everything fucking works great on it. It's fucking awesome. It's not like those Orange County fucking bikes that I reviewed.
I love Jay Leno because
Jay Leno hated his Orange County bike.
He's kind of edgy like that. Like he has no problem
just
dropping a fucking down on somebody.
Yeah, dropping a diss track on Orange County bikes, and they fucking deserve it, man. Orange County Choppers was, and for anybody, so many people watching this right now are like 22, and I hate to be like that dude who's like, you don't understand, but like people don't understand how bad motorcycle scene was, and like
somebody died on one of them. They had a frame because they sold. You could buy from them frames and things like that and build your own bike, right?
Everybody was building these ridiculous bikes. Like there was in Tampa, there was like a dozen fucking like local motorcycle builders that were building like just ridiculous long fork like
we even had them out here during the height of the chopper craze, man. There were like 4 or 5 of them out here doing the exact same thing, and they were getting like $30,000 and $40,000+ for these lame choppers.
All right, but listen. This is crazy though. This is what happened. You can buy frames from them, like you still have to be able to weld and do everything, but you can buy a frame from them, like a couple different frames they had. You could actually buy straight from them. And somebody on one of their frames, it was like not something that they did to it. I think the front end like ripped off of it or something when they were going down the road, and it killed the guy. And they were trying to sue the Orange County Chopper people, but they were like, there's some kind of disclaimer on the frame that's like, oh, this is for like model purposes only or something, or like for like building a bike that's not actually for riding, basically.
Wow.
Like as if it was a giant full-size model you're supposed to be
doing,
not an actual motorcycle.
I love choppers. That's why like this whole the whole chopper thing in the late 90s and early 2000s like really hurts my feelings because they got so far away from what a fucking...
Yeah, and I'll tell you who had it right, Josh, during that whole time. The one guy who had it absolutely right on how those bikes should be built was Indian Larry.
Yep.
dude, I'm a huge Indian Larry fan.
Yeah.
You know what?
Man, his bikes were totally awesome.
Anybody
He
that
died
can
and came
twist
back as
their own,
Klaus.
dude, anybody that can twist and lace their own spokes in 20 minutes is, dude, that's my man.
Well, Indian Larry never got away from the skinny rear tire. He never got away from the hard to ride. That's the whole thing. It's like, dude, what these guys forget, and a lot of people forget, is like, and one of the things, like, as a chopper fan, like, a chopper it's not pretending to be anything. It's everything stripped down. So it's a cafe racer and all these other, and a brat tracker, and all these bikes they're pretending to be something they're not. And a chopper is a motor and a frame and a wheel stripped down to its very basic components. It's not pretending to be anything. And it should only be a few things. It should look cool, and it should be hard to ride. Because these should not be easy bikes to ride. The fact that to be able to move it down the road, it's a contraption. It should be hard. The whole idea of a chopper is like, it doesn't have a key because nobody else can ride it away. So it's like, you know what? If you can steal it, have it. And they got so fucking far away from that. Like they got so far away from that. It was fucking crazy.
The side chat made a good point that Jesse James also was a very, very skillful builder. I didn't like his style as much as Indian Larry's, though. That was the main thing.
Here's the thing about Jesse James. He may have talent, and he may have the people that have talent that work for him and everything, but it just came out recently that his heritage is bullshit. He's not related to fucking...
Oh, I don't think anyone ever really believed
I never bought that, yeah.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I certainly didn't.
I swear Indian Larry does kind of look like Klaus will look like Indian Larry when he gets older.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Good point, Jake.
I was like, this guy looks like it. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, this is a young Indian Larry right here.
Like about 35 more years from now, when Klaus is in his 60s, he's going to look exactly like Indian Larry.
Yeah, his hair's so light, too. His hair's so light, too, he could just go salt and pepper, and he'd look gray as fuck all over.
So everybody in the side chat watching right now, if you don't know who he is, type Indian Larry into Google search right now and learn yourself something.
Indian Larry was awesome. Fucking amazing.
Did he die at Sturgis, right?
He died. He was standing on a motorcycle. Like
I want to say it was like Sturgis or maybe Daytona, one of the big bike meets.
I thought it was Laconia, but I may be wrong. Here, I'll find out.
Well, I'm sure the internet.
It knows. The internet knows everything.
It was it was all the way back in 2004. That happened that long ago?
Yep.
Jesus.
That's the guy that did it right, man. It's very hard to do the things in your life to where people keep on talking about you after you're dead.
And you know, everybody talks about the dude who dies, but Indian Larry's shit was so fucking on point, man. He never got away from that like early 70s aesthetic where it was like all these guys everyone tried to make a chopper that looked like a chopper, but you could ride it like a normal bike. And Indian Larry never did that. It was always like, you know what? This is uncomfortable. This is hard to ride. Look bad as fuck when you move it.
It is
What happened? He was standing up on a motorcycle and that's how he passed away?
That was a trick he would do. He would do that seat standing trick with his hands out, like the fucking cross or whatever. And
always wear your helmet.
Yeah, it's the normal drunk cruiser thing to do at midnight. Stand up on your seat, your arms out.
So, I was watching your video, Ian, and that lady on the scooter with no helmet. That's all I kept looking at.
Oh,
like, yeah. No helmet on.
I know. Well, they made that shit different in Michigan. Now it's fucking no helmet.
Yeah. Well, Concord, North Carolina, north of Charlotte.
But it's only 21 and up, right?
In Michigan?
Yeah, you have to be 21, but you can wear no helmet.
I don't think so. I think you're supposed to have some kind of special insurance coverage, but nobody has it. They just ride without helmets.
What the fuck, man?
That's the same way. That's the same way in Florida. Nobody fucking gives a fuck.
If I go more than 4 miles, I fucking.
Everybody like comments on the videos. They're like, "Oh, you guys are fucking squids," and blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Like, if you're like freaking out about me not wearing a jacket, like ride around Florida for a day on a Sunday. Like, dude, like you'll see 1,000 motorcycles because everybody rides down here, and every fucking buddy is in shorts, like no shirt, sunglasses, and flip flops.
And uninsured, probably. Mostly uninsured, anyway. Because money for weed.
Yeah, uninsured and drunk as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, the insurance money buys a lot of weed each month, so.
I mean, it's fucking. It's funny. I don't give a fuck, man. Everybody wants to
Hey,
I look
man,
at it like that too, man. It's their business. It's not my problem.
Yeah,
I just don't.
I think
you
of
want to
just
be safe, drive a fucking car. Like, I don't know.
I think of just fucking natural selection. Just like if you don't want to wear a helmet, then fucking nature will sort itself out.
Billy Lane's out of prison now.
Yeah, he's
Billy
building
Lane?
bikes
Going to
again.
look at some of these other guys that were like in that.
Ain't Billy Lane like a porn star?
No,
He was an action star, wasn't he?
no.
What the fuck?
Wasn't acting.
Billy Lane, Choppers Incorporated in Florida.
Has he ever sucked dick on video?
Maybe.
I know he's not that popular because who the fuck is Billy Lane?
He was one of those because when they were doing those like discovery shows all the time with different like bike builders going against each other. Like Indian America was one of them, and Billy Lane was one of the guys too. And then he I think he was drunk driving like with a revoked license like in his truck and went to the wrong lane like to go around people and killed another motorcycle like head on. Killed some old guy on the spot. Not the best thing to do when you're like.
And the guy was on a
job
motorcycle.
is building custom motorcycles. Like, it's not a good look. So,
yeah, like if that would be like the same if like one of us like fucking killed a motorcyclist like while fucking texting in a truck or something.
Yeah, like what's his name? Isn't it Tank Snake? It's got to like get the fuck off your phone shirt.
Yeah,
yeah, like it was like yeah. Exactly.
Like we ran over like a fucking like a single file line of school children while texting.
I made a shirt last week and it's for sale.
Irony.
It says, if you love bullet wounds, ride my ass. It might be the opposite. I can't remember.
Hey, did you guys already talk about the GoPro drone thing?
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it anymore. We already talked about it so much that no one in the planet ever needs to talk about it ever again. We've
actually did we talk?
Yeah,
I don't know if we talked about it when we were on the air. I know we talked
about it. We did. It was on air and we covered it top to bottom.
I don't think we did, but
we did.
GoPro's making a drone?
Yup.
What? Really? Tell me.
Rewind.
Extra. Read all about it.
DVR.
I didn't even hear about this shit. I swear, like 30 people. 30 people.
No, Josh. Stop. Just Google it. Don't worry about it. We're not going down that road, bud.
What is the drone even?
Stop!
Dude, the reason I don't
does it kill insurgents?
Cyberdyne.
We can't fucking talk about it anymore, man.
I can buy something to kill some Taliban motherfuckers at Best Buy right now. Yeah, I'm gonna strap some C4 on my GoPro. What is it called?
You best watch your mouth. The NSA motherfucker. Ain't you ever seen Snowden, motherfucker?
You about to get swatted, dude.
I'm not killing the Taliban. They might hire me. They might go.
You're about to have fucking Joseph Pulaski fucking foot first through your fucking window right now, boy.
They're gonna come up here and say, son, they're gonna come up here and say, son, you want a job? And I'm gonna be like, yes, sir, I do. I'm gonna fucking kill me some Taliban.
Dude, Josh,
they're all inside jobs.
Shut the fuck up,
baby.
Josh, you got a beard and a ponytail. You need to shut the fuck up right now, please.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool if Josh was a fucking CIA agent and shit, like a sleeper agent or something? When the shit hits the fan.
Sleeper agent. They send out the signal and Josh just becomes triggered and fucking.
I say it in my beard.
You're a goose from his butthole.
Josh is my Tampa couch sleeping connection. I need that guy not to be in jail.
Naked justice is unleashed.
Fucking arresting me, Jesus Christ, man. Well, I mean, I could get arrested for something else.
Dude, I'm just joking. I got jokes. Give me a break. No one's gonna arrest you for saying bomb. Ha! Bomb. 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 Bomb.
Bomb.
Yeah. Bang, 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 New York City.
If they ever invented like remote control humans, do you think they would fucking put the remote in the stem cells in your butthole?
It depends on what you're for.
I hope.
Like slave, yes.
That's where the antenna comes out.
If there's a remote control human, there's going to be a lot of butthole action on that thing.
Oh yeah. If you're a remote control for sex slaving, it's definitely.
Why is your robot's hips so squeaky? Don't worry about it.
Why does he keep walking backwards with his butthole spread?
I try. It's going to be like awkward moments of the future. Like, oh man, I asked your robot to get me another drink from the fridge, and like bent over and took his pants off. What have you been doing?
He's like,
There'll be apps for your butthole. Be like, dilate. You just say dilate.
he's like, is there an incognito mode for this thing, or?
So no one can track my butthole. I don't want
some low-key handers. Puts on some shades and fucking just goes to town.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hospital stays with that one.
Smash my pud.
I would hate to get my dick crushed by a fucking robot fist.
Just rip
Oh
it off.
man, there'd be nothing left. Smash it down to the atoms.
Bro,
What if the hydraulics went all fucky to where they were like
Yeah.
jacking so hard they were punching your balls like you just
Oh man,
balls.
your dick would probably look like a rolled up McRib.
it's like hydraulic fluid on it for lube.
You know when you go to the doctor and the doctor like sees your injury and they already instantly know, he's gonna be like, robot, yep.
That's going to be the future, though. Like, you know, like in the hospital now, they're like in the ER, they're like, you know, sex-related injury. When like people got like X-rays of like some like, why'd you stick a steak knife up your butthole, you dumb motherfucker? You know, it's going to be like in the future. It's going to be like sex bot-related injuries.
Right. My wife's going to be a nurse in 2 years. She's going to come home. He's like, oh, so we had a droid burn today. It was gruesome.
Dude, if I were to ever become a doctor, I would want to work in like the butthole department where people just come in with like just fucking odd assortment of things in their buttholes. That'd be like the best job ever. You'd be like, oh, what are we gonna see today?
Yeah, right. Then you'd have to get it out. That would not be the best job.
That doesn't sound like a good job, dude.
Let
No,
me
dude,
get
that's a
these
great job.
tongs and get this jar of baby pickles out your ass.
Imagine the stories every day that you could tell.
Remember, like Jackass. Remember when he goes to the doctor? The doctor's like, he's like, how many people know about this? Just him and him. He's like, that's too many people.
There's a car toy up there.
Somebody just said they had a guy in the ER with a mustard jar stuck up his ass.
Oh god!
Whoa, like some Grey Poupon?
Oh yeah, was it some Grey Poupon? I was just about to say that.
I had a.
That is a good way to get the
Pardon
extra
me.
mustard out of the bottom. That does
If
work.
it was some French's, I'm gonna be very upset.
I had a girl
I know.
at Pinecrest Elementary. I'm sure Josh knows where that's at, if it's still even there. It's a local elementary school in Tampa.
Oh, Pinecrest Elementary? I go there every week.
Yeah, I went to Pinecrest.
No,
Sorry, I went to the fucking Pinecrest. But anyway, long story short, this bitch like went to the bathroom during lunch, and you have to ask to go to the bathroom, like to the principal, if you want to go to the bathroom during lunch there. And she left and never came back. And I guess she was fucking herself with a hot dog, and it broke off. And she couldn't get it out and freaked out. Went to the nurse and got hauled off.
Is that I feel like that's like some wives' tale.
Yeah, that seems like
Wait
an
a
urban
minute.
legend.
Wait. Let's rewind. I'm intrigued here. So she was putting a hot dog in her butthole? She chopped it off with her fucking cheese cutter, or what?
Was it a kosher hot dog, or are we
know.
talking
I mean-
ballpark Franks?
If you're saying it's a wives' tale, I want to believe you because I was.
What? But let me get
I've been over this a lot, man, and I've always
What's
like
the story?
What's it like to have a vagina as a girl growing up? You know, because it's basically nature's pocket. So it's like, how could you not be like, you know, like, I wonder what'll fit in there.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, if you're really that curious, I mean, you got one option, man.
Yeah, Ray Derringer has a fucking good point. Why wouldn't you use a bratwurst?
Why wouldn't you just use a fucking summer sausage, bruh?
yeah, so let's hear from the
Pepperoni.
side chat. What's the strangest thing that
You've ever stuck your butt?
that you've ever inserted? I mean,
Yeah, I think there's enough girls in here to fucking answer that question.
answer honestly too. I mean, I want to hear the strangest thing you've ever put in nature's pocket.
But I also, I mean, if you want to flip it around, because I bet there's more dudes in here, be like, what's the weirdest thing you ever put your dick in?
Well, yeah, but there's only so many things you can put your dick in because it's got to be like in something. Like you can put anything in a hole if you've got enough muscle behind it.
This is very embarrassing to me, but you know what I did when I was like a real young gun? I found like an old fucking bra, and I put fucking 2 water balloons in it, and I put my dick between it.
That's the fucking real talk right there, man. That's like homemade sex toys.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking pioneer, man. I should have fucking.
Dude, that's like some fucking.
Listen, I've
That's
done
some
water balloon shooting too.
Junkyard Wars dildos right there, man.
Here's the right way to do that. You do one water balloon, and then you push in the top of the water balloon to the stem where you tie the knot, and you tie another knot, and then you got a deep hole crevice.
Wait, what?
Think about that. You take, all right, say you're blowing up a balloon, right? And the top of there's the top of the balloon that's all big and round, and there's the bottom of the balloon that has the knot, right? So you take the top of the balloon and push it all the way through the balloon down to the knot, and then twist it a bunch of times, and it'll stay. Then you got a big hole on the top, like a big bubble.
Oh, like one of them fucking water weenie things where it's like, oh, like I bet you can't hold on for like 30 seconds, and it like slips out of your hand.
So do that with a water balloon, and you're gold.
That's like some fucking. That's got to be some fucking like fucking circus clown shit you guys be doing, fucking up in the fucking powder room and shit.
That's how I learned it, man. Balloon animals.
Let me go ahead and make myself a little snatch real quick.
Here's a balloon pussy.
Let me get some of this balloon puss before I go out on stage.
I've had a rough day. I can't wait to get out. Make some balloon.
I only used that trick until I was 13. We're good. After LSD, the girls loved me.
Oh.
I'm just saying, because everybody smashes their fucking genitals. So don't even try to pretend like you don't, man. Like everybody does it. And everybody's done some weird shit by themselves.
Wait, this guy put a bedpost in his butthole?
Oh god.
Wait, what? There's like fucking 4 people in a row that just have bedposts.
Apparently that's what it was, or at least that's the meaning that carried.
In timeout right now. Everybody in timeout. Anybody with?
Well, my whole thing is I grew up poor. My mattress was on the ground. I never had a fucking bedpost.
I used to like the mirrors in trailers on the circus. My parents always had a nice trailer, and there'd be mirrors that face each other, and you get the vortex, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you pull your dick out, and you see like 1,000 of your dicks. It's like
you're just surrounded by a bunch of good-looking gay dudes.
You're like, yeah, look at me, man. Look at my dick. There's 1,000 of them. There's a fuck. They all look the same, except for everyone's smaller than the first one.
Oh my god, the bedpost thing is still going on. Apparently, that's a thing.
4 bedposts, shitty hot dogs, bedpost and the pussy.
Right? What about that?
I've seen a few beer bottles on the side chat too.
I imagine the next person walking into the bedroom and grabbing the best bedpost to get in the bed. They have no idea.
I'm just gonna say, I hope that you pull the tops off them beer bottles first.
Yeah, that would hurt coming out.
Unless you're doing it the other way, in which case use a hoe.
Damn, fucking homeboy over here with the 40 ounce.
I showed the hurricane up my butt. That's great, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hurricane malt liquor. I missed that shit actually. And King Cobra, remember that shit?
King Cobra.
Oh yeah, they still King Cobra is a staple here in West Texas.
Still around.
It's in all the convenience stores.
That still exists?
Oh yeah.
And why does Southpaw not still exist? That's bullshit. I love that.
You can get Southpaw down here.
You still get Southpaw?
Yeah, you get Southpaw, and we could do Southpaw, Hurricane, Old English, Steel Reserve. Trying to remember all the. We do. Did I say Hurricane already? We could do Hurricane.
Wait, on tap or bottles?
No, big old fucking 40s of it, man.
Oh, the big 40s of Southpaw?
No, yeah, that's all. That's for fucking brothers in the ghetto gas station, man. They got all the crazy selection of 40s there.
Dude, Southpaw.
Well, we don't do 40s. We don't do 40s. It's quarts. We're not allowed to do 40s in Florida, so it's all 32 ounce bottles.
Yeah.
Every time I say West Texas, everybody has to drink. I forgot about that.
I used to buy Southpaw in the day was $3 a 6.
I saw them at the beginning, and they said whenever Arson says "cunt," you have to drink.
Yeah, I thought it was.
When I say them,
they've made a drinking.
Yeah, I think it was bitch, and I think it was the demuffs. And then you had to take it. So you guys better start.
Are you saying that they've made a drinking game out of the show?
Yeah.
Let's get everyone hammered right now. Bitch.
What words do you have to
Bitch.
say to make him drink?
Well, West Texas is one. Anytime I say West Texas, you have to drink. So everybody has to
West?
take 2 drinks now.
Is it for
Dude,
you
our
or for
fans
all
are
of us?
fucking brilliant. See, our fans are brilliant. That's fucking brilliant.
Tim.
Yep.
It's about
Is it
time.
just when you say West Texas, or is it anybody that says West Texas?
Well, I know it's me for sure. I would assume that any
For
time
sure,
it
if you
is
say
uttered.
what?
Well, nobody says West Texas like Tim Kreitz.
Oh man, I'm drinking.
So if he says West
Tim, don't
Texas,
need it.
he-
Okay, so what's that? We will let the side chat be the arbiter on this. What
I
says
know.
the
I
side
already
chat?
see the damn muffs. Drink.
Is it just me or anybody? Let's take a consensus. Have the side
At the
chat
beginning,
vote.
I saw those 2 at the beginning, but I think everyone has to have like their drinking cue. What's Jake?
Ed-on is here, by the way. Hi, Ed-on.
Whenever you hear a baby cry, you have to take a drink. That's Jake.
Yeah. Okay. Anytime Sadie makes a noise, you have to drink.
She's literally beating on the door right now.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Drinks.
Hey,
All
Ray.
right. Everybody's saying it's only when I say it.
What's up,
So that's the thing. We have to think of everybody's trigger. So mine is when I say where I'm from.
West
I won't do-
Texas.
Yeah. And for Jake, it's when Sadie makes a noise of any kind. And so we got to figure out what it is for everybody else.
Yeah.
Whenever I bring up buttholes.
Well, that would cause
I was gonna
But
say,
everybody would just
remember
be
the,
dead. Alcohol poisoning.
You remember that episode of Futurama where if Bender said ass, which was like his favorite word to say, he'd blow up?
No, it was
Didn't he get shocked or something? Or
no, he had a bomb in him, and the only way to defuse it, they couldn't defuse it, and they had to change it to a word. That's right. It started
But I
off
think it
where
was ass or something. Somehow he just never like the whole he somehow like the whole episode without saying it. He was about to say it.
They have a perfect one for Neil. Is like whenever he vapes.
God, you're
Yeah,
right.
right, Jake.
You're alcohol poisoned.
What's Josh's catchphrase, you guys? Go to work side chat. Talk amongst
Well,
yourselves.
I don't think catchphrases are a good idea because then everybody has to fucking keep on drinking all the time.
oh, titty.
Say it all the time.
Well, if the people who are watching this are shit hammered, we'll be so much funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime Billy mentions the circus,
That's good because I rarely do now because I think everybody's tired of it.
no, we're not. I'm actually fascinated by it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I'm tired of it.
You're ready to move on, huh?
Yeah. Okay, I was on the circus, man. Let's talk about something
Circus life.
Jason, yeah, who spelled yeah wrong, which is hilarious to me.
How about every time I burp,
Jewish?
I'm drinking heavy? How about that? Every time, mine is a burp. Every time I burp because I'm drinking real hard right now.
No, it's got to be something that carries consistently through your EN187 Monday Night Live.
Oh.
Everybody's saying when I say Jessica, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
How about when I shoot a gun? When I shoot a gun, you have to drink.
Yeah, that is pretty frequent.
Half a
Actually.
fifth.
Yeah, Jessica works.
Okay, yeah. So there's
I
3
yell,
of us. We have 3 of us worked out.
So who are we missing?
Well, Ghost Ninja's easy. He'd be Carne Asada probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who's the
you
worst?
mentioned Cardi Asada.
Or nopales.
Hey, hold on, because we've been talking about this for a long time. I'm sure the side chat wants to drink, so
Buttholes.
I bet half the side chat is under 16 years old, so let's not encourage them to drink.
No,
The word, by the way, that Bender says and he
Oh, drink your Capri Sun, drink your vitamin drink.
I'm just going to say this now to our side chat. I know a lot of you are young, but you should start.
Bender, he'll blow up. That's what I'm going on
When
about.
you're 21, like all your friends are going to be like, I turned 21, it's time to get fucked up. And they're going to be a drunk fucking mess. But when
by the way, I just did a desk pop. Drink, God damn it.
You did not do a desk pop.
I did do a very loud desk pop. I can't believe everybody kept talking.
Well, it wasn't on camera, so it doesn't even count. So you're gonna have to turn that camera on and then do another one, because it could be sound effects. You know.
Somebody said that Josh's catchphrase, we should drink
Shoot through the door.
Every time Josh's audio drops out, we have to drink.
Wait, here he goes. Shut up.
Drink. Oh, fuck.
Oh, misfire. It's a hang fire. Point it outside.
Guess what? You have to drink.
All right.
Okay.
There we go.
Break.
9mm.
I'm waiting for that
You're
one
not
day
gonna
when there's
shoot.
like a fucking like a cat or a fucking raccoon just fucking chilling right in the line of fire.
I hope so.
Right, and then you took out the leader, and next thing you know, you open the front door, and there's like a line of the motherfuckers outside.
Yeah.
Look at them hiding the evidence and shit.
I always fucking miss, man. Even when I aim at the fucking possum, I've never fucking hit that fucking thing.
Dude, I used to be a fucking deadeye with a BB gun on those fucking possums at night. I remember one time I had this, we had a raccoon problem. They had, this raccoon had babies in the fucking walls of the house. And I would just fucking sit out there in the evening and fucking drinking beer and fucking just shooting this raccoon. And it would fucking, like, the BBs wouldn't even affect it. It would just stand up on its hind legs and just take them all to the chest.
Oh wow!
Like, nothing.
Chest.
Actually gave him 2 middle fingers. You know?
Yeah.
I keep chickens at my house, and I had a raccoon problem. And I like raccoons. I think raccoons are cool, man. Trash panda. Trash panda.
Trash panda.
Trash panda.
And Jessica and I have like
Trash panda.
bottle fed a bunch of raccoons and raised
Trash cat. Sorry.
raccoons. But I had a problem with them like 6 years ago or so. Like they kept killing my fucking chickens. So I probably trapped and killed like 30 fucking raccoons in my backyard. And let me tell you what, man.
Dang, the raccoon slayer. You're like arson in the trash can.
I killed
Damn.
Bitches.
I killed a shit
Kill
ton.
them now, bitches.
What'd you kill him with? Like an old fucking, what are they called? The fucking Nagant? The Mosins?
No,
The Moisen Nagant?
Yeah.
I shot. I shot with the 22 because it's not that loud. You can shoot 22 in the backyard and it's not super loud. So, but let me tell you, it was weird, man. Like, I always felt bad about it. Like, I didn't want to. It's like not like I was like I relished killing these animals. I was like, oh, I can't wait to fucking kill this animal with a fucking boner. Like, oh,
Well, no, I mean,
kill the fuck out of it. But you know, it's fucking killing my fucking chickens. I gotta kill it. But it's fucking weird, man. Like shooting an animal that's trapped in a cage.
I mean, super easy because they can't get away. You just do
It was just like the saddest thing ever. I was just like, man, I'm sorry.
dude, when I have to slaughter a fucking animal, I think of it like this. Does he give a fuck about you? No.
Well, I mean, it was fun. They were killing the fuck out of my chickens, dude. I lost like 10 chickens to these motherfuckers. They didn't fucking kill them, and I was just like, well, I got to do something about it.
I used to love killing coyotes because they would chew off fucking deer legs and shit in the park. So I fucking love shooting those motherfuckers.
Deer legs.
Well, yeah.
Were they deers or were they dead? Like, is the deer just gonna sit there and let it chew its leg off?
No, you'd always have an animal coming back with like missing fucking muscle off their leg and shit. So which means they escaped fucking coyotes and shit. So I loved fucking. popping
They
those
escaped a coyote attack, essentially. Yeah.
I don't know what motherfuckers. This dude was posting like swing a raccoon around. When a raccoon's in a cage, you ain't taking that raccoon out of there without getting fucked up, dude.
No, you got to kill it in the cage.
Have you guys ever seen a group of coyotes like surround a fawn?
Mm-mm.
It's I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to glorify it or anything. I mean, it's just nature taking its course. But you see, it's awful. But at the same time, it is so efficient and so I don't know the word I'm looking for. I can't really articulate it. It's sort of a savage beauty, not beauty.
Synchronization.
It's just this
Man,
weird.
I love
It's
watching.
amazing how they work together to do that.
That's the whole thing. Like watching like teamwork in another species is so fucking cool. Because you think that like, a lot of times you go like, dude, humans are the only things that can do teamwork. But when you watch like a wolf pack, that's why humans identify with dogs so well, man. And that's why dogs hold the place that they do with humans. I mean, we have a better relationship with dogs than any other animal, and there's a reason for that. And that's why you can watch a group of coyotes or a group of wolves like take down an animal, and like I'm with you, Tim. You feel something primal in yourself when you watch that happen. You just, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot of times. I've only seen it one time in person, but there's like a group of fucking like 3 or 4 maybe that like take down the motherfucker, and a bunch of others like come in and help, and then like the weak ones come in and just take their piece after the motherfucker's dead. It's crazy.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, you feel something, like when you watch wolves or coyotes or anything, watch them do their thing as a group, as a pack, and you feel something inside yourself. You're just like, that's where I'm supposed to be. You know, you can't help it. It's like, it's like some caveman shit.
There's this sort of this truth to it. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's pleasant to watch. I'm just saying that there is this savage truth about watching something like that. It's primal. Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like that police officer video that someone shared earlier. I can't remember who.
Well, that one I posted in there.
It's primal because we used to do that. That was they're like, watch a wolf pack taking an animal down. Like, you could just replace like several of those wolves with humans and a couple of those wolves helping, because that's how we started using dogs back before we were sedentary as a race. And like that could just as easily been early man.
Yeah,
like hunting down some of the dogs.
Yeah. I sucked a gay dude.
And there's so many things.
Sorry. I heard that, Billy. I'm the one who heard it.
Sorry.
Everybody else missed it but me.
No, I got it.
Josh,
Oh my
I'm sorry. Please go ahead. I didn't mean for everybody to fucking crack up.
Oh, no. I can stop me. Please, somebody stop me when I start rambling on. I can talk for fucking ever, dude.
When you guys were talking about like shooting the raccoon in the cage, it reminded me of the story. One of my brother's like 13 years older than I am. So one of his high school friends that I'm cool with, and every time I go back home, I'll make a trip out there to go see him. And he's into like hunting, right? So you go to his house, he's got, his fucking prizes and shit up on the wall, and he's got the bows and the guns and all that. So him and his wife and kids, they love to hunt. And they befriended some people that worked for a TV network, right? And so, they would have, like, during the show, they would go hunt and kill some fucking buck or whatever the fuck it may be. And come to find out, he told me that a lot of those are staged to the fact where they'll go out and grab whatever they're shooting and then put it on like some land, but it's a small caged in type of area. So on TV, it looks huge and it looks like they're doing all the scouting and tracking and all this shit, but really it's like shooting a fucking fish in a barrel, man. I'm like, yeah, that's fucked up, man.
I know what you're talking about. They do that all over the place here in Florida. I'm sure they do it other places as well. It's basically like it's paid hunts, and you'll have it's a game reserve.
Right, it's like 10 acres.
And
they don't have.
It's a few acres, and they stock it. They'll stock it with pigs.
Right. They stock it in Texas. The way they do that, they stock it with non-indigenous animals. So, and it's mainly like things like axis deer, and the guide basically does everything for you but pull the trigger. They find the deer, they put you in position, they get everything ready, and basically they hand you the gun and let you pull the trigger.
And they train the animals too, because they have feeder stations. And
it's pretty. That's actually pretty repugnant to me. I mean,
well, hold on. From the inside telling the outside, let me tell you right now, if they say no feeders, it doesn't matter, because you can just walk up with a grain of food and put it underneath the deer stands or wherever they put people in their hunts, and then when it's closed, they'll feed the deer that way. They'll just dump the feed around where they place the fucking hunters, and then bring them back in.
What it is, man. I mean, my whole thing is, it's not necessarily killing an animal, so it's like, you don't have to kill something. Like, by all means, don't kill it. Or kill it in a scenario that is really easy. It doesn't matter. Kill it in a fucking cage. To me, that doesn't matter. What really matters is dressing it. That's what most people are missing, is taking, because that was always a big thing for me as a kid when I was hunting, is taking an animal from something with hooves and a face, like a face. It's got eyes and a mouth, like it's got a face. That's what everything on planet Earth has in common. Like, everything has a face. And taking it from something with a face to something that you'd see in a supermarket with your own hand.
Well, my whole deal on that is I'm the same way.
We're getting awful vegan here, boys.
Yeah, well, I'm not vegan at all. I'm very, very pro hunting.
I think everybody should do. I think every child that should be a second grade education. Is you put a skinning knife in a child's hand and make him take an animal from something with a face and fur and hooves into food, so they know where their fucking food comes from.
Yeah,
their food doesn't magically appear on styrofoam under cellophane in the supermarket where you pick it out and you go, $5.99 a pound, it's on sale. I can't wait to give me some of that.
Replicators, man.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of value in that, and to me, my only moral dilemma with hunting is these guys who do these hunts where they're just trophy hunting. They're not eating the meat. They're not making good use of the resources. They just want something to taxidermy and hang on their wall with big game. These guys that go out and hunt, whatever, lions, or I mean not lions, but that sort of game. I totally do not support that. But I think it's hugely important for people to know, number one, how to harvest an animal from the field and get their own meat. And I also think it's important for people to know how to grow their own food. I think everybody who has a little bit of dirt on their property or in their patio or something where sun shines should try to plant something to eat and grow it just for the experience of it. Plant some tomatoes or something. It's an interesting. Yeah, that's true. To be able to harvest your own meat, to be able to kill an animal and dress an animal and turn it into food, and raise vegetables and turn that into food. I think those are very, very important human skills that are being lost. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, man. If you fucking run out of fucking food and electricity and everything, that's pretty much what you need to do. Get a cow and a bull and some seeds and build on.
Yeah, even my dad, like when we were little, so we would go like pond fishing and shit in Oklahoma, right? And I mean, like everything that he would catch, he'd come home and he'd fucking break out his little newspaper out there on like the back patio, and then he'd fucking grab a spoon and he'd descale that motherfucker, and then he'd cut the head off and then cut along the belly, and then, oh look, this one's pregnant, right? And as a kid, I was like, oh, I was all grossed the fuck out and shit, right? But like, yeah, he would gut the fish, and like for the ones we didn't cook, he would just, he'd put them in the freezer or whatever, and then he would if we ever want to fish, he'd just de-thaw them, and then we'd deep fry them or throw them in the oven or whatever the fuck. But like that's definitely something that, at least I've never done it, but I've seen it done, and I think at my age, if I needed to do it like that, that'd be fine, Or in him, like he also has a garden too, so they grow like asparagus, different kind of like herbs and shit, cabbage, lettuce, like all this different type of shit, But
Tim, you guys are right with growing something, because let me tell you what, like successfully growing food to eat is way harder than killing an animal and dressing it. It's way harder.
It is. But the great thing about growing food, like if you have a victory garden or something like that, is that once you get it right and you really figure out how to do it right, you will have so much food coming out of that garden, you'll be giving it to your neighbors.
Yes, that's exactly what
I want to point out now that Tim went all the way back to World War II and used the term victory garden.
Yeah.
What the rednecks do around here in that situation, they just end up, they tell the kids, take the keys of the truck, go down the end of the road, go off the road, and then put this sign on the side of the truck. It says corn, $1, and the fucking whole thing is just loaded up with extra corn.
Exactly.
Nah.
We have that with cantaloupes out here. We have the Pecos cantaloupe, and you'll see these guys with pickup trucks with big awnings over the pickup truck that they set up out there, and the entire back of the pickup truck is full, running over with cantaloupes. Yeah. Because the yields are so high.
I always joke, my wife, she always goes up the street to one of the little farmer markets when they're open on weekends, and I was like, there's a bunch of Hispanic dudes out there selling all this stuff, and I always tell them, like, I bet they go to Walmart and just buy all that shit and tell you they grew it themselves. And you're just like thinking you're getting, but I think I don't really think that's what they do, but I just think it'd be funny if they did.
No, like out here in California, like Ghost knows this too, because even when me and him met up one time in like where the fuck that Temecula. We were riding around just some random roads, lost and shit, just riding around, and we passed all these like fucking avocado stands. Like you could get a bag of avocados for $5, and we're talking
$5.
Right, and there's like 30 plus avocados in this bag, man. I was just like, damn.
Dude, you remember awesome. Bad Bonneville's video? God rest his soul, Bad Bonneville. But where you fried
dead.
food avocado,
Calm
you
down
were
with
just swishing through piles of avocado. I was like, damn it, you need a spoon and a fucking lemon, you idiot. Oh, it looks so good. Just fucking.
Hey, yeah, I can do cantaloupe. I can do when the cantaloupe, the next cantaloupe harvest comes in. If I haven't given up on my channel by then, I'll do a video. I'll do a video on that.
Tim.
I'm not giving up on my channel. I love my channel and I love doing this too much. Yeah. I could go out there and show you those visitors from another country picking cantaloupes.
Cantaloupe
Those friendly visitors from south of the border.
Yeah, the ones taking all the jobs and stuff. Especially out here in Cali.
Yeah. All the
man. Because I was gonna go make all that food at the restaurant, but then they did it for me at a cheaper rate.
And what's funny, like I've even been with my dad when he went to go buy the seeds. They're like super fucking cheap, man. Yeah, let me get these seeds. Let me get fucking some of those. Let me get some of those bell peppers right there. Let me get the cabbage. Blah blah blah. The whole shit's like $10-$20 or whatever. Or I don't remember the price, but like it's stupid cheap. And then he goes out, fucking plants all the shit, and then a couple months later, bam, you got food.
Oh yeah, my favorite thing to grow is radishes and cucumbers because they fucking do that. They fucking pop up out of the ground immediately. Like, oh,
Really?
like Cabbage Patch Kids.
Have y'all heard of aquaponics? One time I got into a spill of watching videos where people built these huge aquaponics systems. Everyone knows what hydroponics is. Like, I can't grow weed in your house, but aquaponics is this whole thing where you use fish and shit, and they make the water dirty, then the water cycles through all the plants, and they're in gravel instead of dirt. And like all the stuff it looks freaky. Like you think it's like they've used some weird chemical because like the apples will get so big, and like all this fruit they grows intense. Like that's when I saw they actually had an apple tree. It was so cool. Like a big gravel pit, but a lot of it's just like, you know, zucchinis and whatever the fuck, and they're all big old massive black destroyer size.
Well, the thing that I noticed too is that it's like the shit that my dad grew, you know, like it tasted great, it was all fine, but I just remember like, man, tomatoes don't look like this shit in the supermarket. Like,
dude, I know. Yeah, like even we had a little home backyard when I was a kid. They taste different too when you just make them in the backyard and you just fucking.
The thing about tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes, especially out here, is that you think, oh man, I got some really good tomatoes at the grocery store, you know, but then you get garden tomatoes and you realize that what you're getting at the grocery store is a pink tomato, and what you're getting out of the garden is truly a deep red, juicy tomato. It's amazing.
They do stuff with that too, man. They it's something they do with the tomatoes that you buy in the store to where they ship them. When they're shipped, they're still like not ready, and right before they put them out in the market, they hit them with some kind of gas, and it makes them go whoop, and opens them real fast. And I'm like, man, fuck all that.
Yeah,
well, they need to grow right. Come on, man.
I saw because you guys heard of the company Monsanto, right? And supposedly like
they're
in a way,
everything.
Yeah, they're like trying to fucking, I guess, slowly get rid of the seeds. So whatever the fuck. But
you can only have their genetically altered seeds. You're not
that's
allowed
not
to
true.
Keep your own seed,
that's
man.
not true.
But
that's partly true.
But Monsanto just
wait, Derek's here.
Monsanto recently got bought out by, I think, DuPont or somebody.
Something that sounds like that. In fact, they're thinking about dropping the Monsanto name because it's so tainted now.
Wait, did you say they got bought out by the pot?
DuPont.
DuPont makes Kevlar, man. That's where the Kevlar comes from.
Yep, that's true.
Oh man, I got a soft spot for Monsanto, man. Everybody thinks they're an evil corporation.
Yeah, they're not as bad as they're made out to be. They're not a perfect company.
Yeah, well, you know, Hitler killed Hitler, so he's not so bad, right?
You can say whatever you want about Hitler. The fact remains, he killed Hitler.
Yeah. Monsanto has done a lot of good in this world as well. And the whole thing is that they are a company that's focused on profits, but you don't make profit from killing your consumer.
It's just assholes being like, "Oh, you're changing things? Fuck you! I don't like changing."
I remember this. Like everybody likes to forget. You guys remember? Everybody here remember Penn and Teller bullshit? Remember that show?
Yeah. Penn and
Yeah,
Teller.
that was a great show.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah, HBO. Fuck yeah, dude.
And they did a really awesome episode that was kind of focused around Monsanto, and this was like in the fucking early 2000s.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. I never saw it.
When people were protesting, back then they called them Frankenfoods. And that was like the big keyword is like, oh, like everybody's trying to feed us Frankenfoods. Like when they were talking about GMOs, GMO wasn't a hashtag yet. It was Frankenfoods. And they did this big fucking episode exposing like, no, actually this is like genetically modified food is what's going to save the world.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
sorry.
Well,
like you don't want to admit that, but that's what's going to save the human race.
The thing about it is that those seeds, and you got to keep in mind that, you know, my grandparents, my wife's grandparents, they all lived into their 80s and 90s and beyond, and they ate genetically modified organisms for the majority of their lives. I'm in my 40s. I have been eating genetically modified organisms for my entire life. And what people don't understand about genetically modified stuff is that just because it's genetically modified doesn't mean it's bad. The seeds are more robust. The seeds survive better.
Yeah,
the progeny of the seeds is better. Now, it's true that they are manipulating the genome in some cases of some of those seeds, but they're not creating necessarily anything we know that's detrimental in that process. It's just something they're doing to make the harvests more robust, the progeny of the seeds more robust, and create more dependable product in the end, harvested product.
And
so,
on top of that, it's enabling stockpiling. It's enabling us to stockpile better than we would ever be able to do without.
Exactly. Yeah, those seeds can, exactly. And the same thing is in beer making. I always relate this back to beer making. They do the same thing with beer malt, with that barley that we buy. It's now so heavily modified as a malt that it's got so much enzyme in it that you would have to, what?
Sorry, I accidentally fucking.
I just heard a bunch of MLG horns.
No, but when it comes to they've done all this with all the beer making products. They have hybrid hops, they have hybrid barley, and it makes the best beer you've ever had. It's made it where any Joe Blow up and down your street you live on can make a badass beer. And those malts, those barleys last forever. I've got some in airtight containers that I've had for 2 years, and they taste just as good as when I bought them.
And it's not, there's no chemicals in it. It's just genetically modified a little bit. That's not going to hurt your system at all. It's like, we eat dirt and mud all the time and shit. We don't even know it.
Yeah.
Great.
Do you know that the FDA has a certain amount of allowable insects that a person is allowed to consume per year?
Even fucking rat shit.
Like, cornmeal, flour, all of that shit, man.
Yeah.
Right,
They
and
say
you're worried
that
about them making things perfect.
the average person over the course of their lifetime will eat something like 5 or 10 pounds of insects.
I've eaten more than that, man. I'm down with eating crickets, dude. Crickets are good as fuck.
Well, speaking of genetically modified,
man, it's like throwing sesame seeds in your food.
I love tequila worms. That shit is delicious.
Well, speaking of genetically modified seeds and stuff, Derek, did you get your fucking Reaper peppers or whatever the fuck in?
Matter of fact, they just came in today.
Take a
Let me fill you guys in on an idea I had, and this could either go. This could either be really funny or really fucking stupid, or both. But we were gonna film ourselves doing it. And obviously, we weren't going to put that online. But to make it an experience that I can put online, I wanted to eat the fucking pepper as fast as I could, like eat the whole motherfucker, swallow it because obviously I can't chew with the helmet on. Throw the helmet on and go vlog.
Oh God, no!
Oh no! I think that's dangerous.
Yeah, no.
No, fuck that. Do it.
I'll take the 6x6
I will.
if it has a stunt cage. In case
Stop. Like,
What about you?
If you promise to stop every time you fucking get overwhelmed in the throat area, fucking okay.
Oh, God.
But it'll be an experience that I just want to feel the experience of the hottest pepper in the world. I love hot shit. I just want to say.
Well, if everyone's so worried, then do it on the Grom, like off-roading somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Grom would be fun.
I'd rather drop my 636 in the Grom.
You need a
off-road the 636 somewhere.
You can open it up to hurl, man.
Be awesome if you had a fucking thermometer on your skin and it would show on the screen, like body temperature 99, 99.2, 99.7.
Oh, God, that puke can though.
I'm gonna say I think that's an awesome idea, man.
Yep.
You're not gonna want to do it.
Well,
I consider it more for your safety.
All I gotta do is worry about getting the pepper down. Then I don't need to worry about anything after that. Because
things like Reaper peppers and fucking Ghost and shit like that. Those are high search terms, big time.
Oh, Ghost! I've already done Ghost peppers. Don't get me wrong. It's hot, but it hurt my asshole more than my mouth.
Oh
yeah,
just
it burns twice.
Like no shit.
That Reaper.
I won't lie. The Ghost pepper. Like that was the worst asshole experience, like shit experience I've ever. Like I'm not even lying. Like it hurt so bad that like it's like that's what you don't want to worry about. Eating it's one thing, but man, that's the only thing I'm scared about. The Carolina Reaper is that I don't really care about the heat in the mouth, but the asshole is.
Well, a buddy of mine, Derek, you might want to go look at this. A buddy of mine, he has this brand new channel. It's called the Apple Cider Club. And he eats one on camera, and it makes him so sick. He made a follow-up video where he had to lay down on the floor all day, and he had to call in sick to work the next day.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
It's designed. That shit is even grown to use.
You just chew it up and then spit it out to save your asshole at least.
See, I'm not one of those pussies with heat, so that's why I wanted to do it. Because I obviously know it's gonna suck and be really hot, no matter how good you are at holding it. I just hope I can. I don't know. I just thought it'd be a fun
You're not gonna want to jump on that bike,
dude. I'd save the asshole and just like chew it all up and then spit it out. Save your taint, dude.
You're gonna do it.
You gotta eat it.
Yeah, that's actually a very good idea because my wife's in fucking medical school right now, and she fucking brought it to light recently that if your asshole burns, the amount that your asshole burns is not as much as what your intestines are burning north of that, up in your fucking small intestine.
Oh, yeah, because it's all trying to digest it and like soak it in.
Yeah, so if your asshole's burning, the inside of your intestines are way more scarred than your fucking rectum is because
do it for the views.
Do it for the views.
Blood fart.
I've only seen people eat Carolina Ripers. Carolina
Ripers.
Comfort of the. Shut the fuck up. And the comfort of their own home. And I don't know. Just never seen anything like that. Let's take it up a notch.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I
told you the story about like when I fucking had that zombie taco, dude. I couldn't even fucking sit in the passenger seat of a car.
Well, you know what, man? Fucking, you got to spend money to make money.
And you know I ain't no bitch about my heat either. And you know all that heat.
I guess at least blast around the neighborhood, and if it gets bad, you know you're not too far away.
Yeah, and you best keep a fucking Ziploc bag of fucking milk in your back pocket.
Yeah, you should actually like zip tie a catheter.
Fill up your Camelback with milk.
There you go.
Like zip tie a colostomy bag to your bike and stick it right up your ass and eat it.
Yeah. Put it.
Anyway, looking forward to this, man.
Yeah, me too. Now I'm amped up.
Looking forward to this shit.
Should be fun.
I want to see Arson ride throw up through his.
I mean, Derek, if you do it, I'll do it with you. But
you gotta do it with him.
No. Like the riding part, of course, we'd eat the pepper with him. But I mean,
yeah, you guys
on the bike, dude.
I just level up, man. Do like a dual vlog on two y'all on the Grom and fucking.
I already know what's gonna happen. We're gonna eat the pepper. And we're going to have milk there, and then you're going to be so concentrated on fucking just, like, having milk, like, coating your inside of your mouth at all times and not even wanting to fucking even look at a helmet.
I just seen the videos of people just, like, drooling at the mouth, like, hunched over, fucking destroyed. And I can't picture trying to ride when you're just, like, fucking just gushing and fucking...
I'm worried about Franny more than anything. She's going to do it, and I'm I'm worried about her because like that shit is fucking brutal.
She's watching too because I got a text from her laughing at my fucking asshole fucking discussion with Ghost Pepper.
Oh man, it's too late. You guys gotta do it now.
Yeah, I'm down. I wish we all, man. I wish for the 1,000th time. I wish we all lived in the same city, and then like the entire panel could do it together.
That would be so awesome.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be the night that I don't show up. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm traffic. I'm stuck in
That's my
traffic.
fucking dream. If I could make enough money off of YouTube to like have my own studio, like a real, like like a real studio where you could film shit like this, that'd be fucking dope.
You just we just all eat one, synchronize watches, and then all put the vid out at the same time and link to each other's. We're just a freaking fest of getting wrecked.
Man, that would be cool. We should actually maybe we should do that. Like everybody on stream, and that would end the stream real quick. Like,
oh god, eat one on stream, Josh. Come on, do it.
Well, if we all went on stream, it'd basically just be everybody complaining about how their mouth hurts for the rest of the stream.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, she said, I'm so fucking down to do it. I ain't no punk ass bitch.
All right. I mean, every time we go to Wingstop, I don't see her fucking ordering them atomics. I see her ordering them some fucking lemon pepper and some fucking.
I love the lemon pepper.
That's because you want to enjoy it. You don't want to just get atomics and be like, I'm a hard ass.
Atomic doesn't even taste good.
It's not
enjoyable.
enjoyable.
It's just fire. In more ways than one, it tastes bomb as fuck to me.
I don't care.
You just order them just to eat them and enjoy it?
Dude, hell yeah. The atomic tastes fucking amazing.
I always get mango habanero. I mean, that's like the next one down, or I believe. But I mean, that's
Cajun.
not even hot, though. Oh, Cajun.
No.
Cajun's my favorite too.
Cajun is my favorite. I always get 10 Cajun and 10 lemon pepper. Yeah.
I always find it funny how Sub D is like, Z can really handle his hot shit, and I've never seen him handle hot shit once.
Well, you got to keep in mind he's putting it down though. He may be crying the whole time, but he's destroying.
If you took one bite of what he ate at Jeet Lotta and you saw how much he ate, you would see that he can handle.
Okay, the thing with Jeet Lotta was that it was fucking just oily as fuck, dude.
And that's what made it so bad. It was oily, hot, just like hot liquid.
I guarantee you the next day he shit out a fucking pint of fucking Valvoline, dude. It was fucking ridiculous.
Oh god. Brutal. I don't mind the heat and everything. It just I don't feel like having my asshole torn apart for like a day or two.
That is the downside.
You're gonna be fucking butt chugging milk.
Butt chugging milk.
You'd be looking for a toilet with a bidet and put it on high.
I can see it now. It's like, hey, buddy, will you like blow milk up my butt with a straw, please?
Reminds me of that one time I fucking put Icy Hot on my nutsack.
Somebody said Vaseline your ass.
What a fucking savage.
Dude, I love when fucking, what was it? Ozzy Osbourne on the old Osbourne show. He got Icy Hot on his nutsack by accident, and he started screaming in his fucking.
No, dude, I did this shit on purpose. I got that industrial strength shit, that like shit. Got a whole fucking handful of it, and just like lapped my nutsack with it, like where it was like dripping wet with the shit.
Jesus,
that was a bad time.
No, yeah, no.
Real bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was crying in the shower a little bit.
I bet.
I like that time that I was like, hey, I think it's a good idea to put myself in front of this tiger when it's really hungry.
Especially after not showering for a couple of days.
Oh, yeah, my nuts smelled like good chicken.
And rubbing a T-bone all over your head?
Had raw chicken in my hand.
Nice.
Yeah. Blood farts. Somebody said blood farts earlier. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, that death or that zombie taco though, Z got off light. He got off super light. I had black shit for like 3 days.
No deal.
Wow.
Like literally like fucking like super glue sticky fucking black tar shit.
Gross.
Like every time you wipe, it's like fucking like a series of razor blades just like clawing your asshole in half.
That's called blood school.
Yeah, because it was so much. It was like it was literally like a fucking fat bowl of just like nothing but fucking ghost peppers.
Mm-mm.
And he just got like a fucking like a basic bitch taco with some ghost peppers in it. I've been cheated.
This guy coming in, laughing my ass off. Shade Tree is eating, and people are talking about black shits and blood farts.
Good point.
That shit don't bother me, man.
Just another Monday night.
Man, I'll tell you what. I've eaten so many more meals than I can count. I have eaten over a trash can. And anybody who works in the service industry will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Is that like you don't sit down to eat a meal when you're a bartender or a waiter or something like that. Like you fucking basically you just pull a trash can out that's already full of fucking shit.
Arson rides my love with
whatever you're gonna eat over the trash can, so you don't get it on the floor. and that's how you eat lunch. So.
Oh, you just like no plate, just fucking have a hamburger in your hand and just fucking
trash can lunch.
Trash can.
You just got that trash can lunch.
Over a trash can. And I'm telling you, watch the side chat. I bet anybody who works in the service industry is about to back me up, man. I've eaten eat it over a trash can. It's like because you don't have a plate, you're like you don't sit down. You're just like, oh, I gotta pull this trash can out so I don't get shit on the ground.
But if shit is already on the ground all over the place anyway, why don't you just add that to part of the sweeping up at the end of the night? A couple pieces of lettuce or whatever.
How many people the trash can, man? Don't make no more mess, man. There's already enough mess on the ground as it is.
I know. What's one more piece of lechuga? Oh fuck! I gotta put this video up. Derek, that video's good? You like it?
Is this the one that you teased on Instagram?
No, I hadn't teased it yet, but I'm about to put it.
He was quick to edit that up.
Hey, so Derek, give us an update on the 636
fuel pump.
Fuel pump, okay. Radio.
So it's all good now? Is it home running and fucking back in biz?
Yeah, so I found I was about to spend $200 on a used fuel pump on eBay, and right before I did that, I was like, hold on, for grins and assholes, let me go ahead and fucking check out Craigslist. And then somehow there was a guy in Lake Elsinore. It's actually it's like over where Vroom Vroom Dana lives, but I didn't get to see him. It's like 50 miles away, and and this guy could tell he was a tweaker, and it already looked sketchy, but the pump was so fucking clean, and I was $30, so I figured what the hell I got to lose.
Right.
So I bought it, and sure enough, motherfucker was dead too. So we got a who's making that? Is that you?
I'm sorry.
He got his 2009. He has a couple ZX6R stunt bikes, so we took the pump out of one of them. And then we cut the wires on that, cut the wires on the plug of the dead pump, soldered them together, and then so we can make a legit connection. It bolted right up to my tank, and I guess that's actually what stunt riders do with my year bike. They put the newer one in because it's a way better pump, and sure enough, she fired right the fuck up, and it's like nothing was ever wrong. Just here you go, here's some fucking perfect running action for you.
Something so simple, just oh god, it's got to eat at you a little bit.
Oh yeah, and I'm even more happy that I put a 09 ZX6R pump in there, so that thing's fucking gonna be fresh. I mean, that thing should never have a problem after this.
Well, and there you go, man. That was just the same thing with my bike, where I was all freaked out about it.
Fuel pump?
It was a speedometer, but
the speedometer?
Yeah, well, stupid British engineering, they routed the coil power through the speedometer. Like, that's the only way it can go. So when the speedometer broke, like, it got no spark. But it's the same thing. It's some dumbass shit. Like, that's like a cheap-ass fucking part where it's fucking dumb as fuck, and you're just like, oh, you smack yourself in the head, and you're like, oh, there you go.
But I guess I could I could say that I spent $30 for a good connector because I didn't have one on the old pump. It was all this Jimmy rigged on there, so that's all
Oh
good.
dang, well, dude, that's awesome. Now that you got the whole fucking fleet
Yeah,
almost
man.
going.
Yeah, now I just gotta get the shitty part of the DR200 is that's like something in the motor fucking that fucked
Yeah,
up
you spun a
stuff.
main bearing.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to rip that bitch apart.
but yeah, man, if that one started running, shit, that would be like fucking heaven.
You just walk down and fucking eeny meeny miny mo.
Oh, yeah. Now me and Arson's got to do another ride and hope that it stays good this time.
Yeah, let me go ahead and break it again real quick.
This time we'll go up Highway 18, so if it breaks down, we'll just roll all the way down the mountain.
Back down the mountain.
That would work
Fucking
too.
yabba dabba doo all the way down.
Hell yeah, that would work.
Yeah, it would.
Shit, Delinka did it all the way from Lake Arrowhead, literally like 20 miles, just bike off, just going with Klaus all the way down the mountain with the bike off.
That's awesome.
Who? Hannah?
What?
Yeah.
She's pregnant?
Yeah.
Who? Who's pregnant?
Gender reveal party this Saturday.
What the fuck?
That Rachel has to go to, just like you're going to. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not.
No, I won't go. Don't go to that shit. Hey,
Who's pregnant?
This plate is done.
Wait, gender reveal party?
Yeah, somebody's
For baby.
pregnant.
Oh, holy shit! I gotta get my.
All right, Josh, what member of the Shade Tree Army is pregnant?
John's old lady.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you know John. He's our Asian member.
Yeah, I remember him.
That's why, Tim, I love you. You always remember everybody from the
Dude, I'm your number one fan. I always will be.
Yeah, John's our Asian member, and he apparently he knocked up something, which I did not know until right now. And apparently they're going to have a gender reveal party, which makes me hate them.
Oh shit.
That's another. I love him, man. We ain't got no kids. Who has kids here? Just you, Neil, and you and.
I don't have any kids.
No, that's what I said. You and Backroad, motherfucker.
Ghost Ninja has kids. Oh wait, where did Ghost Ninja go?
Everybody has kids. Oh no, that's not true.
I would Jake too.
I ain't got no fucking seed.
At least that you know about.
Well,
Hey,
yeah.
wait. Tim, you have no children?
No kids, man. No.
That's
Hell
it.
no.
You better get on that shit. No offense.
No.
Nope.
Tim is my mentor, man. I want to.
I got canes that kids that are stains on my sheets. That's about it.
I got kids all over the place. Just turn on a black light. You'll see.
They're quiet and very well behaved and sit still.
That's my whole thing, dude. I want to be Tim Crunch when I grow up. Like,
Well, yeah, think of the money you save, man. Shit.
exactly, man.
Yeah,
Do
It takes statistically $275,000 to raise a kid to 18 years old. One
Yeah.
child. That's one.
Yeah, and that's not including the fucking the $200,000 fucking tuition because some bitch is kind of smart. And he's,
That is not including college. That's food.
Also, that's if they never wreck your car.
or after 18, it's like, hey, Dad, so I ain't got enough money to pay rent. Well, how much is rent? $1,400. God damn it!
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, dude.
We'll never do it, man. We have a lot of toys, and
You're very smart. I mean, if you want your family to, continue into the future, well, you got to have kids. But if you don't have kids, that's very, very smart for your own happiness. Very smart.
I don't know. I heard you get a big fucking tax refund if you got a fucking dickload of kids.
Yeah, the more kids you have, your taxes change and everything. But that's plain.
Shit. Have yourself some kids and buy a fucking boat.
Yeah. I pay.
Don't play.
I own two businesses and have no kids, so you can rest assured I have not gotten a tax refund since like 1998.
Squirt a couple out, man. You get a fucking boat.
Nope and nope.
Boats and hose, man.
I used to work with this dude fucking making minimum wage and shit. Homeboy had like fucking 5 kids living with his parents, and fucking every time it was tax time, it was like the lottery for him. He's all, just about to fucking get these 10 G's right here, just about to fucking get myself a big old fucking glass of fucking champagne, beat off with it.
Yeah, I know somebody out here that has 3 kids, and they got like, I want to say on average like $8,000 or some shit back. I'm like, what? Like, I'll be happy if I get like $1,500. And that's including all the shit that I claim on taxes for school, school equipment.
We don't fuck with that shit. I know other people who do that shit too, but we don't fuck with that.
I don't give a fuck about taxes on kids, man. As long as I'm not in jail, I'm doing it. Pretty much.
All I gotta say is, like, we spend so much money on fucking toys and motorcycles and all that shit. I ain't about to spend no money on a fucking kid, like buying them video games and fucking
smart man
and fucking iPads and whatever. I mean, what are kids like? Snap bracelets, like
fucking tanker toys,
bracelets. Dude, here's what's funny about it. Like you think that way now, right? That's true, and you still feel it after you have a kid. But here's the problem. It's like heroin. Like, the spending money on the kid doesn't affect you like you think it would after you have the child, because you love them so much. And before you know it, you're overdrawn in your account from buying Bionicles and bullshit. You don't
well, I
Bionicles?
Yeah, man. I also realize, like, when I think about that, I'm just like, I've never loved anything in my life, you know? I love it.
Like, that's another thing. Ditto. But when something comes along that you actually love, you realize, like, what love is, kind of thing. It sucks. You're fucked. All your money's gone. You will give anything away. It's like, I'll chop my dick off for you. Here, you want to sell it? Want to sell it?
Yeah. Oh, good. That just convinces me to never do it.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, when my brother got divorced, gosh, it's been a long time. I mean, he's remarried and and all that stuff. But when he and his first wife divorced, they had one child together, and I think with insurance, he has to pay her health insurance and child support, and I think it's something like $1,300 a month.
That's yeah. I hear some people's child support, and I'm like, "What? You pay that much for 2 kids? Like, bruh, that's it's like a car payment and a half."
Yeah, I mean, she's worth it. Don't get me wrong, and he would never. But at the same time, like, his ex-wife is remarried. They went to a dude with plenty of money. It's just kind of one of those things where I don't see where it costs $1,300 a month to raise a kid. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a hard ass.
Well, what happens is that the wife requests something from the state prosecutor. The state prosecutor presents that to the defender, and the defender presents that to the plaintiff, or the defendant, and the defendant says yes or no. So if this dumbass says yes, then he's stuck with whatever the wife wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the story about this black guy in Atlanta who was I forgot. Pretty much what happened is some chick got pregnant and she put his fucking name on the birth certificate and then filed for child support or some weird shit like this. And I actually think dude went to jail for a while, and a bunch of people were trying to petition for him to get out of jail because when they did a paternity test, dude came back 0%, right?
Oh.
Right? But the judge was still sticking it to this motherfucker, man.
See,
yeah, I've seen that happen before in Texas.
There's a fucking fuck.
Whoever's name gets put on the birth certificate is the father.
Mm-hmm.
No matter whether you're the father or not, the woman can put whoever's name on the birth certificate she wants, and at that moment you're the father. It's then up to you to prove your innocence. So you're guilty until proven innocent on that, and then they've got, luckily there's like genetic testing and and all that stuff that happens these days. But a buddy of mine got wrangled into that. He was banging this stripper who got pregnant, and she was also banging like 3 other dudes. So she just did a paternity suit, and she named all 4 of them in the paternity suit to see which one it was.
Is she single now?
Huh?
Is she single now?
Probably.
You and me nowadays?
Yeah, you want me to see if I can hook you up? I don't know who she is, but I can call my buddy and see.
Yeah, sounds like a nice lady.
Somebody's got those echo loops going.
Yeah, who turned on the echo?
Oh, I think that's me.
God damn it, Josh. Figure your life out, bro. Figure it out.
Get on track, man.
He's all depressed about it. I really need to. Not even say anything. Did I hurt your feelings, Josh?
I'm back now.
All right. Oh, you didn't even hear what I said.
No, I heard what you said about being depressed about nothing. I don't get depressed about nothing, dude. I don't get depressed, man. Life is good, dude.
I saw you stroking your beard against the grain, and I thought you got depressed.
Right?
Not
Like,
at all. I wake up every morning with a heart on and go to a bar where I fucking make people drunk for a living. My life is good.
Yeah. Right? Like we break our feet or we break our bikes or we go bankrupt and shit like that. But then you see videos like Jake posted in the fucking faggot force earlier. And it's like, damn, dude, my life is good. Fuck.
Yeah.
People
My
get
life is
on
all
the
right.
head and shit. Jesus Christ.
I must admit that I live vicariously through Jake posting fatherhood videos of Sadie to Super Faggot Force.
Yeah, I do really enjoy those.
I mean, it's just it's cute factor times a gazillion, you know. And, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I missed out on that. That is something. I mean, I'm not saying I missed out on much in my life, but I definitely missed out on that. So yeah, it's something that makes me think a little bit. But it's too late now, and plus, I'm just too set in my ways. Plus, my wife and I could just never have kids. So
why don't you fucking adopt one of them Cambodian kids?
Yeah, that'd work out great. That'd be a good move.
Wait, that's a great idea. You want one of my kids, man? Real cheap.
There you go.
Let me think about it. No,
I got a 16-year-old. You'd love
Billy's Discount Kids.
I'm happy with them. I'm happy with making music and riding motorcycles, and I'm just a creature of habit. At this point
All
in
the
my
things
life.
that you can't do with kids.
Yeah,
No,
there wouldn't be. I wouldn't be on the road making music if we had a little kid anymore. I'd have to get a straight job and. No, thanks.
Seriously, dude, I got a 16-year-old, real cheap. He comes with his own car. All you got to do is like fix the muffler every time he backs into something.
See, and those are the kind of stories that make me go, "Yes, I won life's lottery." You know.
Yeah, I don't fuck around with that shit, man. We spend all day like working on motorcycles and drinking beer, like in my friend's backyard. And there was no kids there at all. Well, and you know what? I don't want to you can't take away nothing. Like, obviously, like we said, I love Jake's videos. I love hearing about Bane. Like, I love hearing about Billy's kids. I love hearing about kids, man. I don't really hate on it. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the fuck out of Bane. I enjoy the fuck out of everybody's videos about their kids. But Neil's videos about Bane and Billy's videos and Jake's videos, like, they're great. I think it's awesome.
Well, it's the things that happen off camera that'll make you like, oh, fuck kids. Like today.
Well, that's why I like just the fucking fun stuff that you guys.
Right. It's like live vicarious, like, you know, like, oh, he's got. I should start filming that, dude. Today, my daughter shit sideways out her diaper. It filled so full. Like it squeezed sideways out of her diaper, like in between her legs, like Play-Doh. Like the Play-Doh thing.
It's that shit sideways out her diaper. That's so funny. That was like the most best.
What a gigantic fuck you. It's like, hey, what's up? I know you made me and everything, but I'm about to shit all over the place.
Right.
It was fun. I had no idea. And here's the clincher. It was inside of a pair of leggings that her mother put on her. So that's why it shit sideways out her diaper. It like, you know what I mean? Think about it. It like squeezed through the crevices and made its own shape.
Oh, all right.
Terrible things. I mean, terrible things like that happen every day with a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I mean, I have seen the back getting blown out or whatever, where the shit comes up, like the back of the diaper on the back or whatever. Like,
dude,
she's like, good luck with that, man. Oh, I'm staring.
I remember
to finish this game.
I remember when I was a youngin', like about 6th grade, and I used to hang out at my friend's house, and he had his little brother that he had to watch like during the weekends because both of his parents worked. And I remember this one day that I don't know what the fuck we fed this kid, but he shit his asshole out. And like he was wearing a diaper, and it was so bad. It was like fucking Family Guy, where like the diaper is like so full of shit that it's just like sagging, and all you see is like the shit just hanging in there like a fucking hammock. And we were so like afraid of it that we were just like we just like fucking hid it under the rug. We just didn't even look at it, like his diaper area, and just pretended like everything was cool. And then his mom got home and she was so fucking pissed that he just had the biggest fucking shit ass diaper she's ever fucking seen.
How long's he been like this? I don't know, about 4 or 5 hours. Fuck.
No, yeah, literally, he was like that all day. Like it was like mid-afternoon when it happened, and she got home at like fucking 10.
Oh, yeah, like dried to a crust and shit.
Oh yeah, dude, it was so fucking gross.
Oh, dude, we had a kid on the circus drink. Side chat.
Yeah, it was
his name was Wesley, and I was like 8 years old. He was 6. He would always shit down his pants, like big logs though. It wouldn't be runs or nothing. It'd be big logs that like play plinko down on the inside of his jeans and hit his shoes. And you could always tell when he shit himself because his shit would bounce off his shoes and leave a residue, and then he'd continue on. It was.
Yo, there was some dude. He was the weird guy. This is when I was in boot camp for the military, and one day we're all, you know, we woke up that morning, you know, and then fucking within 2.3 seconds we're all outside in formation and shit, getting ready to do like morning PT or whatever. And this fucking one dude kind of steps out of formation, and the fucking drill sergeant runs over there. What the fuck? Right, screaming at him. I'm like, this motherfucker's a dumbass. Next thing I know, I look so. This is like, it's in the summer months, right? So we all have on like shorts and then the fucking, the like regular little tennis shoes with the white sock. And you just see like his leg, and then his sock has got this like brown gooey shit. This motherfucker shit his pants, dude, in front of like 200-300 other motherfuckers, man. Like, I don't know how you could shit your pants, dude, like well into your 20s. I don't get it.
Shit fucking happens, bro.
Yeah, I know it happens, but god damn, dude.
Well, hold on. Coming from a guy that has problems with blood farts and everything, I fucking commend the guy for continuing.
Well, pretty much they pulled him off, made him run back upstairs, go fucking take a shower, and then switch into like his other PT gear or whatever. But still, it's just like, bruh, like, you're in the military now, man. Like, seriously?
Well, that's cool, though. Think about it this way. He shit his pants and tried to continue with his duty.
Duty.
Get it?
All right, I had one question that was worth repeating on Twitter when I put out like some questions. I was like, how does one get into Arson's pants? Somebody asked what's the perfect girl for Arson? Like, what
fucking set of tits and some fucking fine sugar walls, I guess. Fucking
yeah. So what, a hole and a pulse?
Yeah, it's really not that hard. I mean, if you're really bad off, I mean, I just squint really hard and just pretend that you're like fucking Catherine Zeta-Jones or something. I got a good imagination.
And she's got to enjoy some leaky cream pies.
Gotta have good plumbing.
That's such.
What do you have to do with Arson? A hole, a pulse, and no standards.
Yeah.
And you have to like to clap cheeks all the time.
You gotta, you gotta have like zero fucking self-respect to get with me.
Are you okay with showing somebody your butthole on the within 2 hours of knowing them?
Dude, I'll fucking, before I shake your hand, I'll show you my butthole.
Exactly.
Hi, my name's Arson. Oh, that's your butthole. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you keep your butthole, if you use like my pink wink, like use like butthole bleacher, like no problem, man. Like here you go, gaze upon it.
Yeah.
It's about being prepared, and somebody who's prepared to show their butthole, you know what kind of person they are. Like if you look at their butthole and you're going like, holy shit, that's a good looking butthole right there.
Was that me?
R.I.P. headphone users. God damn.
Dude, what the fuck was that, bro? I literally almost just fucking shit myself right now.
Hey.
What was that? Was that me?
Loud though.
Sound like a fire. Like I honestly thought a fire alarm was about to go off. Like
Yeah,
the
man,
kitchen
I was
cooking and shit. Like
I'm about to grab my beer and start splashing it around, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. Shit.
Do you guys remember that? What movie was that? Weird Science.
Yeah.
So if arson could build a bitch, go ahead and throw me some dimensions and sizes and stuff.
Yeah. Just imagine a refrigerator full of beer with a pussy hole.
Definitely cup holders are involved.
Cup holders.
I'm not trying to project on arson here. I'm just saying, like, I think that's pretty awesome.
I don't know, man. I'd feel like it should be at least like 5'9". I like a tall woman, you know. It feels like real, you know. Them short chicks, they don't really do it for me that much. Well, I mean, I fuck with them, but you know,
dude,
where it's
I'm
at.
5'8". I'm straight up suburban delinquent side.
You're too short for me, girl.
Yeah. So I can't date you.
No. Maybe a bam and slam though. But I don't know.
Maybe.
At least a C cut. You know, a good high one. A good nice badonkadonk that you could set your beer can on.
Yeah.
And one of them fucking you know them vaginas that like when they're in like a bathing suit, like you can see it's like a little puffy. I like them. Those are good ones.
You like that camel toe? Like that fat cat.
Yeah, like that puffy puss.
Yeah, and then one of them fucking hot pink buttholes. Them's are good too.
Well, that's the whole thing. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you've got a butthole, you look at a butthole and you're like, damn. That's a person who's prepared to show their butthole.
Yeah, man. I mean, that shows a lot about someone's character
Absolutely.
When you see a pink beehole, you are on some next level
right
womanscaping.
I feel like when you've got the girl bent over and like you spread the cheeks for the first time, peel them apart, and you're just like, oh shit, and you see that butthole, like they look over their shoulder, they're like, yeah, I know.
Like one of them buttholes where you almost believe the girls don't poop. You're like, this is the girl that doesn't poop. This has never been touched by poop. This butthole.
No, this is pure playground. This is no sewage.
So do you prefer the well to be God, what's the word I'm looking for?
Deep?
No, not deep. That's not where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to say, do you like it wet or do you like it dry? Because sometimes, I'm just saying, man, some people are into that shit, man.
Nah, man, I can't deal with women drying up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta bust up the lube all the time.
You're talking about some like Dan Moto vlogs, first time Desert Dan shit.
Yeah,
Desert Dan.
Desert Dan.
Horse with no name.
And
we'll see the common. Well, the common
Nazis in the African desert. You know, I don't know why.
Well, see, the common mistake is to have like a fan bedside. Like I'm not talking an overhead fan. I'm talking about the shit you buy at Walmart for like $30. You know, you place it.
You got to keep things cool. I understand the fan.
Yeah, but there's consequences to it as well. I mean, you got to be super hot.
You can't have the fan. You got to have the fan on your face. You can't have it pointing at your genitals, or else you're gonna dry shit out.
Yeah, but even if you point at the wall, then you got this air circulating around, and eventually it's gonna hit some pee holes. You know what I'm saying?
You got to point it at like the head shoulder area. That's where it matters.
Man has experience, I see.
Well, that's what you got to say, and also like it also drowns out like the slapping sound, and girls hate the slapping sound.
I don't know why. It's like that's a good part. That's when you know you're fucking.
Yeah, but fucking girls hate that shit. They don't want to hear it. And if you got a fan blowing in their face, they got some air moving around their ears, they don't fucking hear it.
I think the thing that like fucking instantly like ruins it inside for women is when a little air gets in there and all of a sudden you hear that like you know, that
it's like Donald Duck trying to.
Wait, question.
Oh
When you hear that, do you immediately pull it back all the way out and then it goes? You shove it right back. I do. I'm that guy. I pull out. I go right back. I'm like, I gotta hear that again.
You ever hear that like when you do that too fast and all here, suddenly you hear that loud deep, like it's like
it's a Donald Duck sound, man.
It's like when
God.
you're kind of questioning was that a fart or was that a quiff? Like you even questioning yourself was like maybe it was even me. Like it's just like the plot is so thick at that point. You're like, what the fuck is going on? You gotta act like nothing happens. You can't pause. You have one like hesitant stroke after that, then it's all fucking ruined sometimes.
The minute you pause it, you have to pretend like it didn't happen. You know?
Yeah, you can't pause. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, you gotta push through.
And if she tries to like say some shit, then you gotta change the subject and be like, all right, girl, it's time to try the anal now.
If she says some shit, just be like, dude, there's fucking, there's no brakes on this train. Okay?
She tries to say something, but like, yeah, bitch, you stink. Push fart on my dick, bitch.
I don't care what it does, man. If we're talking about it's time to get shit done, dude. Let's build a wall. Make queefs great again.
I heard a queef one time, and all of a sudden, fucking like her whole fucking body tensed up, and like everything was like fucking silky tight. I was like, all right, you can do that whenever you want. If you're gonna get all scared like that, I'm down for that.
Everybody makes funny noises in the bedroom. It just fucking happens. Yeah. Just get used
going like it didn't happen.
Nobody that's the whole thing. Not everybody's a porn star, okay? And it's like, if you want to film yourself having sex, let me tell you what, you're going to make some dumb faces, you're going to make some funny sounds, and you're not going to...
You don't put your face in there, man. You don't put your own face in there. You really going to watch that later on and be like, yeah, I'm glad I put my face in this video. I look good that day.
What are you going to put in there? Like your fucking door knocker, fucking nutsack, clapping fucking cheeks, and like your everywhere? Like, nobody, you don't make good porn. Like, just give me a break, man. It's called having a good time, you know? It's like dancing when you're drunk. Yeah. Everybody knows you look bad, but it still feels fucking great.
When you're making pornos, you're always making the pornos that you want to make, the ones that you look for. And that's what I strive for.
You got a lot of respect for that. Man.
You gotta get that POV. You gotta fucking make a forearm like a goddamn gimbal. You know, you gotta fucking you gotta predict your own movements.
Forearm gimbal. Oh my god, that was great.
Oh, you gotta fucking turn your arms into a fucking chicken neck, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why the Monday Night Loser Squad on EN187 is better than anything else on YouTube. Come on.
Real talk.
Yeah, and I'll shoot a gun if you want me to for $200.
Billy, I still remember the carrot.
Tell your friends. Come on.
Billy, I still remember the carrot.
Oh,
do you remember the carrot?
Yeah, I do. That was a terrible idea.
That was like, what was it, like a year and a half ago? You were on like our hangout and you found some fucking carrot in some jacket pocket and it had been there for who knows how fucking long.
Oh, there was white mold all over it.
And
God.
He ate it?
Oh, what?
No, I made no.
Wait, what the fuck?
I told her, I was like, if I receive
$50, yeah,
my PayPal, I'll eat this fucking carrot that I just found in this.
5 minutes later, pa-ching, done. All right, Billy, eat it.
I fucking ate it, and the next day my ass went pop. It was weird. It's like I had to take a shit, but
god,
it just like pressed my asshole, and then it went pow, and it's
you got that carrot Lina Reaper.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It was awful.
That sounds terrible. Do it again. Somebody find the oldest thing they have.
I'll do that because my Prilosec's working. My asshole stopped bleeding. I'll eat whatever you want.
Okay.
You name it, don't eat it.
I was just kidding. Don't eat it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what I really dream about is like having a. It'd be so awesome to make enough money off of YouTube that we could all get together and make Billy eat like all sorts of things.
Like old beer cap from Tim's Batches and shit.
Yeah, it's just that's the dream, man. It's just like we're all together in one room, hanging out, high-fiving, and like making Billy eat stuff. Like it's just.
All right, Billy. On today's menu. All right, Billy. On today's menu, we have.
Yeah, I bet you won't lick that fucking dirty old white dog turd. And Billy's like, I bet you're about to lose that bet.
Yeah, he eats hot stuff, right? I'll eat shit. Fuck off.
No, Billy. I would set up some good old Los Angeles Skid Row snatch for you.
Yeah, I've eaten shit before. I've eaten straight up shit before. Like I fucking threw a cow patty right at my buddy, and it missed. I missed him, but he leaned over and picked up emu shit, and he made it right in my fucking mouth.
Ooh.
And I've also tried to balance a shit rake on my chin, and a chip of camel shit flipped off, and I could see it in slow motion. It went right down my throat.
What's that shit they do in? I think it's Alaska where they spit out fucking deer shit because deer shit's round, but they spit. It's like a contest. Like, who can spit this deer fucking shit? Deer pellets the furthest.
Oh, llama shit. Oh yeah, it is deer shit. Like the little nuggets.
Yeah, that was reindeer shit.
Little marbles.
It might be. I just know it's like it's pellets because I mean there's a few animals that shit in pellets like goats and deer. They shit in pellets.
It's actually safe. As long as they're herbivores. It's safe. The herbivore cud pellets. It's okay. When they eat meat, when an animal eats meat, you don't want to put that in your mouth. But if they just eat herbs, it's disgusting, but it's not going to kill you.
The more you know.
The more you know. Do 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 do.
I don't think I've ever put a piece of poop in my mouth.
Yeah, never
Well,
here.
Solid piece.
Hey, that's probably a good thing.
Arson,
Congratulations.
You've never licked a butthole?
No, I'm talking about like a solid piece. I'm not talking
that's
about
not
like
a
resin.
piece of poop.
Like you've never put your tongue in a butthole?
Oh, of course I have. What do you think? I'm some fucking gay or something?
2 deer, 1 cup. That's funny.
I almost want to ask that question to everybody here, but I don't want to make everybody uncomfortable. I just know that Urson's the only one comfortable answering that question. Let's ask it to the side chat.
You gotta realize though. I mean, like everyone has done that. Like, if anyone here says that they haven't, they're a fucking liar.
What? Eat shit?
No.
Oh,
tongue a butthole.
Tongue punched a firebox.
Wait. Tongue. Wait. What'd you say, Arson? I'm sorry.
You ever tongue punch a fart box?
Tongue punch a fart box?
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose, but you have.
I'm pretty sure. We kind of
did you just roam a little too far off target? And you're like, uh-oh.
You're great about this.
You're down there fucking,
too many wrinkles down there.
You're down there fucking spelling your ABCs and shit, and then all of a sudden you're fucking
balloon
hard B.
Let's be clear about this. You're talking about
Arson talking about ABCs. Somebody read Vogue when they were a kid.
Exactly, then fucking that 1997 Playboy, that September edition.
That's what I did when I was a kid. I remember being like 13 years old and like reading all these issues of Vogue and being like, I'm gonna be the best fucking sexer that ever fucking happened.
I remember having a bunch of issues of Vogue and jacking off to them every day.
Now I was reading the articles. I was like, oh man, I'm about to fucking knock these bitches down.
Man, I have saving grace back in the days was in Victoria's Secrets.
So on Friday we were kind of talking about this, right? And I went downstairs to get like a beer, and it's like on that edge where my wireless headset cuts out. I came back, to National Geographic titties.
The ones with the long nipples?
Oh, that's the worst, man. It's like fucking the strip hookers.
The
They only
helicopter
get there.
nips.
They got their fucking titties duct taped up against their chest, so it looks good.
I'm like, yeah, I definitely remember taking some good old Nat Geo magazines and flipping to the like African section, and like the bush women out there, they're just tits just hanging out. Like, yeah, that's all I got access to at the moment.
I wish fucking like humanity would regress back into a state where chicks would just fucking walk around with their titties hanging out. Be a good time.
It's mainly, I think for the most part, it's just mainly fucking America. We're all fucking like.
That's America. It's
rude or whatever. Because even
man, I've been around the world, man.
Oh
you don't
man,
see no fucking titties hanging out. Maybe on the news.
Where the fuck you been? Come on. Everybody fucking hangs their titties out all over fucking Europe, all over fucking Russia. Everywhere else, man. In America, you get arrested for that shit.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't know. I never saw no girl fucking walking down the sidewalk with their fucking tits hanging out.
Well, not down the sidewalk, but I mean, goddamn, dude, like a beach or maybe even non-cable television. You may see a fucking, couple breasts or something pop out.
That's true. That's true.
Not in America. That shit's got to be cable TV. You got to pay for it.
Yeah, I had the HBO, that Cinemax late night.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I remember watching some Skinemax when I was a kid, though, man. Like, that was a fucking bomb, though, dude. You guys remember that?
No,
Yeah.
do you guys
remember having
HBO Real Sex?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I remember them. You don't remember HBO Real Sex, dude?
Dude, I don't know. I didn't have cable until I was like
it sucks.
18 or something. Was this like real old or?
This is 90s. Definitely in the 90s.
Early 2000s, late 90s. Yeah.
All our cable was stolen, but let me tell you, all the porn that I really saw on TV was public access.
What?
And
Wait, what?
What?
Are you guys familiar with public access?
Yeah.
Public access TV is basically like, I don't know if this exists everywhere, but in Florida, like they have to give everybody TV, so there's public access television.
Yeah, like PBS.
Yeah, but they're not
No,
going to
that's
show
public
porn
television.
on that.
Yeah, they can. In Florida, they can.
What?
It's Florida.
I feel
man.
like that's against some kind of like public.
You mean FCA or
regulations.
FCA? FCC?
Yeah.
Not here, because we would watch that all the time late at night, and it was all these like pool parties and like weird shit at like local people's like mansions and shit like that with like all these naked girls and hot tubs and shit, and they fucking had naked chicks all the fucking time.
What?
Wow, dude.
Just like some rich ass dude had his own fucking like TV fucking
Yeah.
time, and he was
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what it was.
check
And,
out my
like,
naked bitches.
They had a camera, and this was like early '90s, like pre-internet stuff. And all the time, man. I grew up like at my friend's house watching that shit. It was all like pool parties and at the beach and like, girls like shooting each other, super soakers, like the dumbest shit you could fucking imagine. But they're all fucking naked, so we all watch it.
Yo, whatever happened to Girls Gone Wild? Whatever happened to that fucking whole
That was even before that.
It ended with the birth of the internet.
Yeah.
Because nobody's gonna buy those tapes no more.
Yeah, you got a point.
That was
yeah, you got a real good point, dude.
That was pre-Girls Gone Wild, man. I remember when Girls Gone Wild came out. That's exactly what it was. Like, pretend to have fun with your top off on fucking video camera. Great though. Like somebody else, is somebody in the side chat? Like somebody else had this on public access. They had to have.
Nah, man, I had a black box.
Girls stop being
until I was
wild.
like 13. Anyone ever had that awkward conversation with your parents when you try to convince them that you want to get Cinemax for the good movies, and then they call you out and they say you just want it for the late night porno, you little fuck.
No, luckily I never had that. The only cable network, like as far as movie channels we had was HBO. We didn't have Showtime or Cinemax or Skinemax. So yeah, I was missing out there.
Yeah, that's what we had too. We had the HBO, and every once in a while, you'd get like the fucking Lord of the G Strings coming on or something like that.
G Strings.
We had all that, but that was like all stolen. My grandpa like had all the fucking like black box wires hooked up to where we would steal all the cable. And my grandma was so freaked out about it. She's like, "Oh, we're stealing all the cable, like getting all the good movies." That she taped every fucking movie.
I remember them days
on VHS because she was just like, you don't. I remember, like, and I still have some, man. There's like a whole fucking like garage full of like thousands of tapes that she did. She was just like, you never know when you're getting to see this again. I'm gonna tape it off the TV, and she taped all these fucking movies, man. Like everything you could think of that would ever got shown on HBO and Cinemax and all that shit. Because she was just like, oh, we're stealing it, but you don't, like, it might go away or some shit like that. It's like, pre-internet stuff, dude.
I remember.
And the great thing. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and the great thing, you could get those like 6-hour, like 8-hour fucking VHS tapes and have like 2 to 3 movies or 4 movies on them. Fucking
that was how she had them set up. They were all in alphabet. We used to store them. They were all in alphabetical order, and she would put on alphabetical, like she would put like it was 3 movies to a tape. Like it'd be like 3 movies on one tape.
What?
She had, yeah.
That LP long play.
They were 8-hour. They were 8-hour tapes. So you could fit 2, 3 movies on them, and she would have them all written on there. Like, have them all in alphabetical order. I remember because we used to watch them all the time. I'm a huge movie buff because of this. But man, we used to watch them all the time when I was a kid. Like we'd be like, go through like, what are we gonna watch today? We'd like go through all the movies, all handwritten. Like, oh, let's watch this one. We put it on. It was like
fast forward for an hour to get to the video. Play. Oh no.
I never saw Star Wars like the complete. She had the complete trilogy, like the first 3. I never saw that on anything but like a recorded VHS tape until like the 2000s.
Dang.
Because she had it all recorded from the 80s when they used to play it on TV. Because in the 90s they never played it on TV because there was like some weird copyright shit where George Lucas lost his mind and you couldn't get Star Wars on anything.
That's when he was like remaking them and changing out all the fire ass fucking Ewok music with some fucking ass shit. Who can
But they used to play them all the time. She had a whole series of tapes where it was just like all the Star Wars movies and all the Star Wars specials, like all the Christmas specials and everything like that. She had this whole like series, because she would like categorize everything. That was weird. Nobody does that anymore because of the internet. You don't have to do it now.
Yep.
The future.
Internet. Thank you. Man, I can't wait till freaking fiber becomes like a thing. I wish Google would just come fucking fiber my town.
You know what fucks me up about the whole Google Fiber? It's like when they initially rolled out, that shit was in like Kansas City and like Tennessee or some shit. I'm like, really?
Nobody even has computers there.
The motherfuckers in Chicago or like New York, places in Florida, like LA, we would have loved to have had Google fucking Fiber. Are you kidding me? Like,
you think they probably did it because they knew there's not a lot of people there who would probably use it, so that way they could have a smaller base to really fucking figure out how they're gonna do this shit.
True. I think they need to roll it out slowly because, like, when I was in the military, like, on base, fucking, we still had dial-up, dude. Well after fucking broadband was out. It's just because the military, when they contract shit out to contractors, it's all like the lowest bidder, right? This is how the military works. And so I remember when they finally rolled out fucking like high-speed internet, we were like the first area to get it. Dude, that shit was fast as fuck. But then like 3-4 months later, when they started to connect the rest of the base, dude, that shit was creeping to crawl, dude. I was like, fuck me. So maybe that could be a reason, they're not gonna have a bunch of fucking people sign up, but at the same time they have enough to actually, see how the service is working. But still, man.
I heard that when they first rolled it out, it was like you paid like one time like $360, and that's it, like fucking lifetime free with the Google Fiber. I don't know. I don't know if that's still true, but it was like a one-time thing because they make their money back off the ads and shit. Obviously, that roll because Google like owns the internet and fucking. So they're making their money back off ads, so it's worth it for them because fucking faster internet, you're seeing a million times more ads.
Well, I think the thing with that though was that like you could pay for like the installation of it, and you get like it's like basic, like they'll give you like 20 up, 20 down, or some shit like that. But if you pay like you could pay $80 a month, and then you get the fucking gigabit internet.
Oh, dude, that's fire then, because that's what I'm paying right now for stupid fucking Comcast. And I'm only getting like. I get like 75 up. It's pretty good. I can't complain. This
I get 60 up and 60 down and 5 up, which is bullshit.
Yeah, that upload speed. Bro.
Oh, so for you, like a 10-minute vlog, takes like 45 minutes to an hour?
Ours, you probably get Verizon Fios, and I got it. I'm up the street.
Well, no, here's the fucked up shit. So, like, Cali Girl used to live where she lives now. She used to live like less than a mile away from the place that she's at now, right? And she had Fios in the in her first apartment, but where she lives now, it's like a more like affluent area and shit. No fucking Fios available at all.
Yeah.
Just how it is.
They turned all our Fios to the frontier. That didn't happen in Cali?
Yeah, I heard that fucking like hundreds of thousands of people, like once they switched to Frontier, they just fucking like everyone just jumped ship and went to someone else.
I had Fios for years, man, years and years and years, and then they switched to Frontier, which like that was a company that bought them out, and now my internet fucking sucks. Like ever since it happened, it drops out. I never had problems before, ever had problems before, and now it fucking blows.
Yep, in the end, because I remember when this whole like fucking high-speed internet thing, I remember one of the cable companies, I forgot who the fuck it was, came out and said, well, people don't necessarily want high-speed internet. Bitch, who the fuck are you polling in this month? No, I swear to God, dude, that was a legitimate, like, official statement from maybe Time Warner or Comcast or some shit. Oh no, people don't want high-speed internet. Like, dude, think about, like, all right, if you got a wife and say, you're married and you got 3 kids, everybody comes home, they're connected to fucking Wi-Fi, right? You got the wife watching fucking Netflix, you got the kids on YouTube watching fucking gaming videos, and then...
Yeah, cable is dying. Whoever said that's retarded.
Yeah, I don't even pay for cable anymore. They give it to me for free because I told them to shut it off.
I got it for free, too. I mean, never mind.
No, you can't do that anymore. I used to do that when you get internet. They used to try to be like, oh yeah, for $10 more you can get the basic channels. All you got to do is hook up your coax to your TV. I tried that. They don't do it anymore. It's all fucking digital. You can't.
You need a digital converter
digital
box.
TV. Yeah.
Did any of you guys have the fucking friend in the late 90s or early 2000s that give you the card that had like they'd always fucking read the card on your satellite?
Oh yeah,
pre-porn, free football.
Yep. Used to have those. That's DirecTV shit.
Oh, that's fucking. Oh god, damn, yeah, that's old.
Yeah, we used to do the old Nintendo shit with that, like where if it wasn't working, then you'd fucking turn it off, pull the card out, blow in the slot, put the card back in.
Bam. Connected.
Yep. I heard that the reason that worked is when you blew onto it, you were like, it's kind of like when you go onto your glasses and it makes that
condensation.
Moisture. Yeah, I heard it was the moisture that was making the connection work better.
Oh.
It may have been a thing.
Well, for most fucking kids with a Nintendo, it was a fucking straight up fucking Capri Sun spit all over it.
No doubt. It worked though, man.
All right, hey, you guys hear something funny, man. All right, so a few days ago, I got an invite to go down to YouTube, right?
Oh shit!
And so I'm hanging out in YouTube space, right? And we're watching YouTube videos. Tell me why the fucking YouTube videos buffered in YouTube. Like, dude hit play, and it was like, welcome, blah, blah, blah. And then the little circle came up, and I'm like, are you fucking shit me? Why does YouTube buffer at
You're
YouTube?
owned by Google.
I was like, what the fuck, dude? YouTube's getting fucked by the cable providers. Like, wow.
Damn, that's fucked.
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, yeah, YouTube space is pretty cool, man. It's definitely a cool little area. I'll post some pics on Instagram tomorrow. But yeah.
When'd you go?
Last week. Went down there and was doing some stuff days. I'm not gonna say on air, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I didn't get to meet anybody that I knew personally, but like just kind of walking around, everything is locked. You can't go anywhere. You can't stumble into some shit by accident. Everything is locked, and even the front door, right, is fucking locked. And so, like, all the front doors have this fucking sign that says, like, use intercom, and it has this little arrow pointing to the left, which is to the next door, and then that door has an arrow pointing to the left. So you keep going and finally get to the end. There's, like, this little intercom. You push it. You tell them why you're there, and then they unlocked it. And as soon as I opened it, dude, there was, like, 20 motherfuckers on the other side of the door. I'm like, none of you son bitches could open the door for me? Like, what the fuck? Right? But as I start walking around, like, everything's key card locked. So you can't, like I said, you can't accidentally end up somewhere you're not supposed to. That it's just not a thing. But it was pretty cool, man, to see all the shit that they have in there, man. But
that's crazy though, man, because you got to imagine, like, there are people who create content on YouTube who have, like, a direct line that's up on the board. You know, like they have it, you know, and these are people who are content creators. They're not bullshit people. They're people who, like, make content every day on YouTube, and, like, when something happens, they'd be like, I'm gonna call up a board member right now, you know. And God damn, but I mean, they're out there, man.
Yeah.
And they live that life, like, going on a YouTube studio and fucking hanging out with the people who make it happen every day. Like, whole fucking another level, man. I mean, I'd love to be on that level. How amazing would that be, you know?
Yeah, we're sending you all over the place, fucking doing little fucking YouTube talks and shit.
Yeah, man.
Influential bitch.
I wouldn't want nobody to control me. I still want to do what I want. I want to do what I want to do. But, you know, being able to have that, like, because that's the whole thing. Like, they don't, like, just pick the people who are going to do what they say. There are people who go, like, hey, I've got my own ideas and my own opinions and my own everything, but they have influence on YouTube just because of how big they are. Because, I mean, how big some people are is insane. I mean, you get these people with, like, you know, 5-6 million subscribers.
yeah, they have phone numbers. Whereas, like, if you right now try to Google YouTube phone number help desk, it's like there's nothing. There's no number.
Yeah, there's no way to contact a real person.
You gotta, yeah, exactly. You know, it's just, but you know, it's funny though. I always sat here and really thought, like, and it happens, you know, as months go by. You know, we're starting to see it with the cable companies fucking slowly crumbling and shit, right? Because cable companies, they done went out, took over your goddamn, you know, your regular telephone landlines and all that shit. So, like, they're trying to package everything together to quote unquote save you money and all this bullshit. But it's like, how far do you guys personally think YouTube will go? Do you think it will, you know, minus, you know, the monetization bullshit, right? But say if, you know, everything is, you know, good to go with YouTube, everybody's getting paid appropriately and they're not being censored or whatever the fuck you want to call it. How far do you think YouTube could actually shut down the cable industry, or eventually, or do you think it'll?
I think they heard it. I think they definitely heard it. So cable
It's
feel
not
like
just
they have to
YouTube,
compete.
though.
Well, yeah, it's even your regular
Amazon,
channels.
Netflix.
Yeah, Amazon, Netflix, even like your HBO Goes and Cinemax on the go or whatever the fuck they have, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But do you think cable will fully go away, or
No.
It'll never go away.
No, it'll never go away.
TV will never go away.
Right.
But what if
what's gonna
what
happen
if
is
it's
that-
replaced by YouTube? YouTube is your TV.
I feel like cable is nearing a peak. Like, people are starting to realize what's up, man. And a lot of people ingest their media through YouTube. But what's going to happen is a lot of these networks that make content for cable, like HBO and Netflix and all these different companies, are going to be are already starting to shift towards making more content like YouTube makes content. They're starting to like give their money to people who make independent content.
I don't even think it's not going to go that far, because I mean, you have services like this now, PlayStation Now or PlayStation Stream or whatever, where the cable companies just pay them to put their shit up, or vice versa. They get paid to have their shit up on their services and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it'll never be a full transition, but
it's people who are connected with their audience.
Yeah,
and so you look at Netflix is putting out stuff from people who are no names. I mean, they're greenlighting an entire series like Stranger Things from writers and directors.
That shit was great, dude. I love that shit.
I mean, you talk about those writers and directors. Nobody knows who the fuck they are. Like, Netflix just made it happen.
Well, here's something that I learned in film school regarding Netflix. Netflix has something that every major studio or like, you know, media company wants, and that is a database of what people's watching habits are. So most of Netflix's what do you call it? Their own originals have came from what people search on Netflix, right? So what was it? The Kevin Spacey joint with he's the president or whatever the fuck was that? House of Cards. House of Cards came from people being interested into like documentaries about maybe, you know, the president, not the president, but just, you know, government in general, and then searching Kevin Spacey. And so they come up with this idea, they write it, they fucking pitch it to Kevin. He's like, I'll fucking do it. Bam, there you go, instant hit. Why? Because people naturally search for that shit on YouTube. I mean, on Netflix, and Netflix put us together. Now, the thing is, like Paramount and all these major studios don't have that because they don't offer a service for people to search what type of shit they're looking for. So Netflix has something that is honestly going to keep them in the game for years. And granted, you know, other companies are catching up with Hulu and, you know, the whole Amazon Prime shit. So
right, and that's where YouTube will step up, because YouTube already has the content creators. All they have to do is pick. They have to just pick who's going to make it.
Right.
They're going to go like, no, it's you.
Right.
It's you. You're the one who's making the content that's going to make it. And it's just as easy as that, man. And they're right up there with Hulu and Netflix and all these fucking people. And I mean, they're going to shut down. There will be no. I mean, HBO is one of the people who's like kind of made it. Like they're like bridging the gap, you know. But all these companies like they'll just be, and I support it, man. I mean, this is capitalism. Give the consumer a product they want.
Yeah, because I think the whole HBO Go thing, I may be wrong on as far as like, you know, the time frame, but I want to say, because Game of Thrones to date is still the most pirated fucking like TV show, right? If I believe, I think it is. And I want to say, like, at the time when the first couple seasons came out, I don't think HBO had like the HBO Go service. And I want to say that I could have sworn I heard something to where like that was the big major push, because it's like so many people are out there like illegally downloading the shit just because they want to watch it, right? Because they don't have HBO. So
and that's why they switched over 100%. Why we'll take $10 a month instead of $40.
Yeah.
And there it is. And they'll pick what shows get fucking popular. And you know what? And I think that's amazing, because it brings content that people actually want to see. So it's like, I want to see this. And that's what's getting to me, instead of like, this is what the demographics say, and this is like Roseanne with a laugh track that's like getting piped into our fucking living rooms, and that's what the TV companies think we want to see, instead of saying like, no, this is what people are watching. Mm-hmm. So let's make that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fucking heavy, dude. I mean, that's why not, man? Why would we not want to ingest media that we actually want to see?
Right, and that's the one thing. Like when I found out about the subscribe button on YouTube, like, oh, was it like 5 or 6 years ago? Oh, dude, I went ham on that shit. Next thing I know, like I'm just on YouTube daily. Like, I legitimately do not watch TV, right? Like, I call my mom's today and we talk, and she's like, "Did you hear about what happened in blah blah blah?" I'm like, Ma, you forget I don't watch fucking cable TV or fucking like even just regular free TV. Like, I don't watch that shit, man. I watch fucking YouTube. So a lot of times I'm like totally oblivious to what the fuck's going on in the world, but I think that's a good thing, man. I'm not afraid of shit. So
and also, I'm not trying to talk over everybody, so this is the last thing I'll say for a minute. But there's also a lot of channels on YouTube that focus on current events.
True.
And
news, whatever it may be.
I fucking love those. And one of my favorite ones is the Philip DeFranco show, which I know a lot of people here watch.
Just recently subscribed like a week ago.
No, man. And I've been watching Philip DeFranco for a long fucking time, man. And that's he's like the Jon Stewart of YouTube. You know, he covers current events. He posts every fucking day. I mean, it's like watching the fucking news. You can click on it and go like, you know what? I'm going to hear about the things I want to hear about from a person who understands what I do, like as a YouTuber, you know, as somebody who fucking who utilizes YouTube every day.
Yeah.
To receive my news.
Yeah.
And everything like that from somebody who also understands what it is to use YouTube every day. That's fucking huge.
Yeah, and what I do when I watch Philip DeFranco is that, like, he'll give you, like, the meat of what the subject is, like, in the news, and then you'd be like, oh, shit, I want to go find out what the fuck that's all about, and you go look it up, and then all of a sudden you know all about it.
Mm-hmm. And that's good, because I just think, like, regular cable TV or, you know, regular television is still sitting on this old platform, you know what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers who are really enjoying the content on YouTube are not, you know, in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. You know what I mean? Like, so cable news or cable TV still just has this old style of fucking marketing or whatever. And I think that's kind of how this all wraps into how YouTube is now with the whole monetization shit, right? It's coming from the motherfuckers that are paying, but they're just like, oh, I don't want to be associated with content that uses fuck a lot, you know, and this and that. And it's like, but the people who watch the shit do.
Yeah.
That's like I'll watch regular TV and I'm just like, this is okay. But like I'll watch Baker X Derrick and I'm like, I can touch my pee-pee to this.
Mm-hmm.
What? Some real shit.
Yeah.
I don't mean
some
to.
wings there, boy?
I don't mean to switch gears real quick, but you guys see that Nikon today also released a bunch of action cameras?
I fucking did.
Key
What?
mission.
Yeah, Nikon. They have.
Yeah, here's the deal, man. From everything I've been able to find out, looking at those things, they don't have external mic capability.
Right.
Well, it does
Nikon
say that.
Key Mission 170 and 180 and 360.
Yeah. Well, they do have USB in and out, so that doesn't. That
GoPro Hero 5 is looking pretty tasty.
I don't know. We were talking about that earlier about the pitfalls of what it looks like. As far as it doesn't look like it has a mic, external mic adapter.
On the new GoPro?
Oh,
yeah. And it doesn't look like it. They don't say technically, and it doesn't look.
It just needs a USB for the MXL mic.
That was my big fucking question. Was like, dude, are you gonna make this session external mic capable?
And no, it doesn't look like that either. But it also like the protective lens for the front. It's all part of the camera now. So what happens if that gets fucked up? Then your whole camera's shot. It's not like you're just
maybe they're smart enough to make them swappable. Hopefully.
Hopefully, if not, guess what? You're buying a new goddamn GoPro Hero 5.
Well, I remember seeing something that said waterproof 33 feet without case. So I'm assuming they got cases for it too, so you can put it normal.
Yeah, you know what they look like? They look like the Session. Like, not
but
the Session.
but that's all part of it. Like there is no more like case like we know of now where you put your GoPro in it. It's just like it is what it is. It's like that's it.
And then I saw the little one button. I'm like, one button, and then it touched me. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to change your settings, then you have to like rip your GoPro out to get to the back of it.
I don't want it else.
I don't know. I
I'm
just see
still
it.
on Hero 3 Plus Black, and I still haven't found any reason to go
Reason
to
to
4.
change it.
Yeah, I got excited about it. I got excited about the 5, but then when I saw it in the features, I'm just like, well, I don't really know. Is that better? I don't think so.
Oh my God, we get 1080p at 120 frames now.
The, the 4 has a more it has a more like I don't know how to explain it. It's
It's
more
a better
sharp.
sensor.
Yeah, it's got a
Yeah.
more sharper image, I can say, but it's totally not even like not
Worth the
much
500
more than a
bucks.
3 Plus Black. Yeah, and plus all the little post processing and shit you can do, and the little the little tweaks you do. It's it's really not even be that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
said
why.
that-
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, anytime I watch like reviews, I try to, or at least with cameras, right? Comparing this camera to that camera, and especially like the Hero 4 next to the 3, and on down or whatever. I always try to watch like a filmmaker, because they're gonna go in there and like pull out numbers and shit for you, and stuff that I can understand a little bit more, being in the film world. But
The dynamic range is way better on the 4, and that's the real thing that I noticed. It's fucking more to life looking rather than just being a wide ass fucking like just a painting in your face rather than looking like real life. I thought that looked a little better, but I don't know. It's now this camera's coming out at $400 fucking It's 5. So seeing as the 4 right now still goes for over 400, I'm
$499,
see how much it drops, dude. I'm excited to see that. I might actually.
Yeah,
They
we
said
had
the
that
5
conversation too. The
this-
first thing
the
I'm gonna
5
do is
black
go
is
buy a
gonna
Hero
be
4
$399.
plus silver as soon as because they'll drop them $100 or $150 trying
See,
to figure what's left.
when it comes to GoPros, once you go black, you never go back.
Hey man,
I'm gonna have to stay with the black on the GoPros, man, because I always have to.
My
Spend
GoPro Black was a garbage piece of shit, but my silvers are good. So,
I've been
I don't
using
know.
the same one for years, and it's still working perfect.
Yeah, I'm just.
Hey man, here's the thing about GoPros. I've learned this is that
Yeah, the
if
66
you get a good
Just kidding,
GoPro,
dude.
you're never going to have any problems with it whatsoever. But if you get a bad GoPro, it's going to make your life a living hell.
I think I got one. I think I got my GoPro Hero 3 Black when they first came out, and they were like fucking. There were so many recalls on them that I had to get set up with them, and they never even got back with me. I just like gave up on it.
What?
You would hit them up and be like, "So what are you guys gonna do about this thing?" Nothing.
Now,
Nothing.
Arson,
because remember Accidental Broadcast? He had his fans spam their Facebooks. They would repair his.
That's
Oh wow.
smart.
Yeah, no shit.
If I
Remember
got
that,
like
dude.
Delta Dickhead card by them, I would totally do that.
I don't know. I was surprised to see the Nikon though, and it's cool to see all the other companies coming out. Hopefully, somebody makes one that's super legit. Because I don't know. I kind of feel like for at least what we're trying to use them for, maybe they're going in the wrong direction for what we want to do.
What, the 360 cam?
No, with the GoPro 5.
Oh, I got you. Oh, they're actually making like a GoPro type of camera?
Yeah, the Hero 5 Black is I don't know. It doesn't look like it would be good for moto vlogging per se. As like the 3s and 4s now that have like
we were saying before, they're doing more. Of
Yeah,
that
like
you
like
can edit right on the camera now and upload it directly to Facebook. Nobody gives a shit about that.
You have to like rip your whole camera off just to change a memory card. As where now we can just like get it while it's still in the case, but now you have to like take the whole thing out and open some bottom compartment to get your memory card out. Yeah, like silly stuff because it's all like, oh well, we want to make it water sealed and not have a separate case, but now you have to like
That is true.
That just makes all these new problems.
Yeah, if they said it's waterproof 33 feet, that does. You're right.
So that means that everything has to be sealed. And so, what about the connectors? Do we have a mic port? They don't really answer that anywhere clearly.
See, I'm thinking like I was saying that there's going to be like a hinge door on it, so I really doubt you're going to be able to like run that in the case.
You just got to find a USB port on it. If there's a USB port on it, that'll be your mic port.
But what you're probably going to have to do is you're probably going to have to find a USB port.
If it's
You're gonna have to take that
electronically
door and,
set
like-
up to
like
accept
the-
a incoming
Think about it. There's going to be a
mic
door on there, right? Like, have you ever seen? I've had some small little waterproof like Kodak camera that does like this. So you've got like the doors on it. They hinge open and there's a seal, right? That's gonna. I guarantee it's gonna have something like that. I already saw some pictures showing it on the session. I'm sure it's gonna be the same on that one. So that means you're gonna have to like, if you can plug a mic in there and make it work, you're gonna have to like break that door off and then cut a hole in the little frame case it gives you. That's what you're gonna have to do.
And a lot of them too have little like switches, so it'll only turn on when the case door is closed.
Yeah, and I could see them just oversighting, even making it compatible to work with a mic then anymore. 'cause
Does
instead of
anybody
that
else
extremes,
realize
it's
that
not
we're
gonna
fucking
be-
battling the same problems that the first dildo makers made? Why don't we just call the dildo guys?
You know what they should really do though? Like they waste all this time putting that. I guarantee this one's have the same stupid shit like I was telling y'all before, the HDMI port that nobody gives a fuck about. Nobody's sitting there plugging in their shit. So take that real estate out of it and put a fucking 3.5 millimeter or whatever it is.
Jack, yeah.
Just
3.5.
The GoPro app, I'll give props to them. They actually improved that a lot over the years, and that shit works really good. And that's pretty good for like testing footage and your camera angle and shit. And I think that's pretty fucking dope that they even have that. So just having that alone helps out.
Being able to see that.
Jake, let me ask you this. Jake, did you have, when you were running the drift back in the day, did you have any problems with it, like just freezing on you?
My Ghost S would, yeah.
But did you have the HD? The Ghost? Wait, no.
I've had three different ones. I've never had the HD. I had the Stealth, which was like, it was a 1080p camera, but it was like, the Stealth was similar. I think it was just like they compacted it smaller.
Okay, but the Ghost S
was the same. And then I had the Ghost and the Ghost S.
Okay, Ghost S, that's it. So Cali Girl bought the Ghost S, and dude, she missed out on a handful of rides, dude. We'd pull up, and then we finally get off the bikes for bullshit, and it was like, all right. And she'd go to like turn it off and notice like nothing.
Get the battery out of it, right? It's all fuzzed up. Yeah, dude, it's like when my Ghost, and I remember talking to other people that had it, it was always the same. Like if it was going to freeze, it was going to do it in about the first 10 seconds. So what I used to do is used to fire it on and wait. You're kind of watching your mirror, you're like, okay, we're good. If that light goes from blinking to solid, shit, pull that battery. But my my newish GoPro Hero 4 was doing that just the other day. It started freezing about a minute in. Multiple times I changed the SD card. I thought maybe it was something. And then I was like, fuck, this is pissing me off. And I went and checked. I thought I had updated it, but I guess I never did. I was multiple updates behind. So I said, well, let me see if this fixes it. If it doesn't, I'm going to return that bitch to Amazon. I only bought it like 2-3 months ago. Fucking return it. Fuck that.
A good thing to do, too, is sometimes it's the memory cards. If you don't do like if you never do or you haven't, stick it in your computer and do the long format on the memory card, which physically rewrites the entire thing to zeros.
I got you.
That will fix like errors, because sometimes you'll get corrupt files if you've ever seen that, or like it just errors where it like.
You're right. I need to do that. I have figured this out.
If you take your card
every time.
If you
format do the long format, and it will physically rewrite every fucking bit back to
I
zero.
don't know how to do that on a Mac.
Are you talking about the one on the computer or the car?
On the computer.
Oh.
Disk utility, and make sure you don't set it up as a fucking. Don't set it up as a Mac journal, dude, because you fucked the template.
No, never do that.
FAT32.
FAT32, and do the long format using disk utility under. Just go to the Apple menu and then go to
utilities.
Yeah, because when you normally do it, what it does is it just rewrites the first little sector where it tells it where everything is on the memory card. It just erases that, and then it'll just rewrite over top of what was already there. So it's not really like a clean delete.
Well, I have figured out if you do that, I mean, I'll do that. But even then, once you stick it back in your camera, you need to format it in the camera. It just seems to screw it all up.
Yeah, that's what I do most of the time. Like, I won't format the card in the computer. I'll format it on the camera, and it just, I mean, for me, it seemed to work fine. I mean, I've
done like formatting on the computer and stuck it back in the camera, and it goes, sounds like a heart attack. So then I have to go and format it in the camera, and it seems to be fine after that.
I just think the honest truth is you need to do some fucking, I mean, not you per se, just people in general. Like, do testing, like go out, like if you're having issues, don't fucking just, think it's going to work next time. Like go out and, fucking play around with it. Like format it in the computer, stick it in, try it that way.
Well, that's what I did after I updated my one computer here. I was sitting there fucking with it and trying to make it freeze again, and one camera, and it wouldn't do it. So I think I might have gotten it. Hopefully that. I gotta call the fucking 5 minutes, guys. I need to heat it the fuck up.
That's cool. I'm fading.
All right, pal. It's 12:15 for me. I gotta work tomorrow.
Gotta work. Gotta make them $10. I feel you, man.
All right, guys. Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming in, everybody.
Thanks, enjoyed it, man.
Guys.
Have a good night.
Peace out.
Yay. Yay. All right.
Yay.
All right, Neil's off now. Let's talk about dicks.
All the dicks.
Let's
Who
get
wants
real
to
now.
talk about cooters? Come on.
Come on, dude, let's talk about the old boring vagina.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, all I gotta say is
Is what?
from Saturday.
Oh my God.
Oh, did Neil dip out?
Rotisserie.
Rotisserie.
Damn, I just accidentally closed the fucking thing for a second, and all of a sudden he dips out.
I wonder what happened to you.
Yeah, I just accidentally hit the X on the fucking. It was actually frozen with Chrome.
Drink real quick.
Man, I just want to like throw this out here, and I don't know who's watching right now. There's probably not a lot of people watching right now, but Baker X Derek, man, that's like one of the things that I've gotten into YouTube a lot and gotten into motovlogging a lot, but I feel like there's so many people who got into motovlogging because of Baker X Derek.
I got into it because of Jake.
That's fucking true, dude. I
got into it with Jake and M13. They're probably big parts of it before me.
I got into motovlogging because of M13 and accident broadcast.
Hey, Eric, you know what? I knew you were going to say that. And guess what? I don't see M13 doing no fucking Google Hangouts.
Damn. M13, huh?
Well, it's probably midnight. Well, no, not midnight. It's probably.
Oh no, it's
I don't even know what time it is.
Don't try to make no excuses.
No, I got to. I got to play devil's advocate. Somebody got to do it.
I'm just saying, man. I don't see, and Jake as well. I don't see nobody else doing no fucking Google Hangouts.
You come out here. You come out here. You're free to ride any of my bikes, and let's do a video together, man. Let's talk about it on a video.
One day.
Derek's got a million bikes. He's got, what, 5? Yeah. Them all going. We were talking about this. You're going to have them all going. And
man, why couldn't this have happened, like, while you guys were here? I wish.
I know, right? No, like, we were talking earlier. I think for your here, like how you need to get all 5 bikes running and ride a different bike every day of the week. Like, start doing 5, like, Monday through Friday videos on it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Monday, 6 through 6. Tuesday, fucking ZX10, Grom Wednesday.
I might do that.
Right?
So
and then,
cool, dude.
And Saturday, Sunday wild card.
Man, if I can only get the DI200, man, but I can do that. Then one will be like a pit bike adventure. One will be a Grom adventure.
I'm just saying, there's like 200 people watching this shit right now, and I'm just gonna say that. Right now in this chat is Baker X Derek and Jake the Garden Snake, and we talk shit and tell everybody. we talk shit and tell everybody they suck cock all the fucking time, man. Like it's nobody's fucking business. But you want to talk about some motherfuckers who've done this shit for a fucking long time? I ain't trying to kiss nobody's ass because I don't have to. Like
I always see you showing love all the time on anything I ever post, and I always appreciate it.
And here's the whole thing, like you know what you can. Everybody wants to be like, oh, what? Let me get a shout out from fucking homeboy. Like, I've had a shout out from Baker X Derek, and I've had a shout out from Jake Garden Steak. Like, if you think that's gonna make you, you're fucking wrong.
What about
I wish I had that much influence, man.
No, it doesn't. And I'm not trying to talk shit about that. I'm just letting people know, like, you don't think that like having them mention your name is gonna make your fucking channel. Because it's fucking not.
People have a mind of their own. They'll fucking, if they want to do it, they'll do it. But
you know what? These motherfuckers are here on this fucking hangout, talking shit with everybody, and they've been doing it for years. So
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate your
love. Show
love.
some fucking respect, man. Show some respect.
Damn respect.
You gotta
some respect on this.
I give my OG crown to Jake, man. He's the one I always watch, so man, he gets that shit more than me.
It's funny because like I just feel like you were doing it as long as I was. I don't really remember you starting.
I watched you way before. Actually, I can't think back far enough, but man, you got me even getting the GoPro and all that shit. So I think that I gotta give you.
I was probably like a drift douchebag back then still.
Yeah, no,
I just wanted the camera on my helmet.
Yeah, no, they were hooking me up, man.